What's going on, everybody, and welcome on into yet another fantastic edition of Unsportsmanlike Conduct here on a Tuesday. Feels weird. Honestly, being here on a Tuesday, but we have to make some adjustments. People are moving and shaking. It's somebody's birthday eve. uh, and we segue into that. I'm Steve, and I got the birthday eve boy right on next to me, Timmy T. What's going on, my friend?
Gentlemen, how are thee? Thou, thus.
Thou's the
I,
original pronouns.
just so you guys know, my new hobby is to shut off WhatsApp for certain periods of time just to see how many messages I get when I turn it back on again.
Build it up.
It's fantastic to see what number come up. It's like, 117. And 114 of them are fucking Daniel Jones arguments. It's awesome.
What did Mello and Anthony argue about today?
What's going on there? Timmy's like, you guys are the kids. Timmy's checking on you, leaning in. What are the boys up to? What's happening there today?
I just like to see what happens. I think what the number is. That's all. What that number can go to.
But what's been the highest number so far, Timmy?
I think it was about 112, but that was like over like a full day. I think I wasn't on my phone.
What was the main argument
That's
day?
not bad.
Football, always football.
But what specifically about football?
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's probably something Brock Purdy related.
You know how you weave in and out.
Bosa.
You start with football. Next, you're talking about his fucking Pluto planet and does Godfather 1 better than 2, and next thing you know, then you're back to Purdy and fucking Daniel Jones again.
And black versus white football stuff. And
Steve just jumping in here and
the
there.
Fourth ball.
Keep it going. Just every now and then.
Keep it lit, man. Keep it
lit. Michael Jackson eating popcorn. Fucking the troll in the car drives by. It's like, okay, everything's still going good.
Things are how they should be.
Well, I get bored at work.
Right.
So instead of just sitting there reading them all, I like to shut it off and go, let's see how many in 15 minutes there is.
So, there's going to be one 15-minute spurt, and you're going to go back to there. There's going to be 175, and some shit's going down.
No,
shit is
That's
happening.
That's how I know. Let's see who's trolling who today.
Yeah, Yamamoto signed. Purdy won MVP. The Dolphins got the 1 seed. Aaron Rodgers retired abruptly all at once. 3,000 messages.
That'll be it. Wait, I don't want to be a part of it. That all happened at once.
That's we drop anything that we're doing, including paying jobs and families and such, to get on an emergency broadcast. That's priority number one, guys.
Even if it's Christmas Day.
Yes.
I mean, this Christmas Day is probably going to be very, very busy.
It's a busy day, Christmas Day.
How many football games are on Christmas Day?
Is it just Raiders Chiefs?
Just the one.
Just Raiders Chiefs? That's the Christmas Day game? The NFL decides to take on the NBA and they put Raiders Chiefs on this. Wow.
Hold on, we're getting into the show. We're still at intros, guys. See, this is why you guys take forever on these shows. 1 hour on Instagram. I'm kidding. Instagram hit us with a 1 hour limit tonight. We're like, no, thanks, but no thanks. We'll catch you next time. Mello, what's going on with you?
Nothing much, Random Tuesday. I don't have to play pool, so I am here. Early too at the beginning of the show. I get criticized. Okay. I'm 2 for 2. I was here last week also early.
Very, very rare that we are here for the intro.
But what's early for you?
But
like, would you?
Intro goes.
Like, wait. Okay, you would not have made. I feel like you would not have made the original time.
No, I would have. I just took my time because I saw that you guys were still like scrambling.
Took some more time to ice down, prepare, get ready for this.
Some Chinese food, so I was like, okay, I have more time to,
Very nice. After the flooding, Christmas hurricane that passed through here, brought us nice temperatures though.
Well, exactly, it was worth it because now it's nice and cool down here.
Hoodie weather, baby.
No, not even.
We head over to Anthony, where Anthony has been feeling some hoodie weather. Timmy feels hoodie weather. But Ant's got some hoodie weather up there. What's going on, my friend?
Not much. High was 59 today. I literally sat down right when you hit start on the broadcast, so I'm super prepared for this. Ready to roll.
Hey, that's when our best work comes out. Terzio, hello. What's going on, my friend? Maybe Terzio can pass by the Christmas show. Come this Friday. We haven't decided on a time yet, but we'll figure that out. Let's start this show first. Maybe we should do that. Yep. All right, let's do it. Boom.
Might as well.
All right, welcome back in to Unsportsmanlike Conduct, our 82nd episode overall. Let's just jump right into some football here. 100 days till opening day. Yeah,
I like how Anthony's responding.
Yeah, listen,
I do that a lot.
multitasking. He's a multitasker.
You could just talk to the people, though.
Talk to the people.
Well, we were in the middle of the intro, so I was sitting here trying to do math in my head. I'm like, 100 days, really?
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, wait a minute, is it?
Till opening, yeah.
Wow, so 100
What's
days
today?
before
What's
the Mets
today?
are mathematically eliminated
12?
from the postseason.
Wow, I guess that is right. Wow, that's pretty crazy when you think about it.
What a funny guy. All right, let's jump right into some football. Let's jump right into some football here. Week 15 action.
Can we jump in? Can we start with the Jets who were eliminated?
Wait. Can we do a
First?
I want to get your. I don't think Anthony. Did we talk about this?
I'm done. That's all I wanted to
What's
say.
happening right now?
No. I wanted to talk like the NBA thing. I don't think we got Anthony's opinion on the banner.
Oh, the Lakers putting up a in-season tournament banner.
They had the in-season tournament banner got raised this week.
That was real?
Yes, it was real, Timmy.
See, this is why I didn't want the Knicks to win the damn thing. The
NBA
is.
I thought that was like a meme that people were messing around with. Why would you do that?
I'm surprised they put it up. I figured like a storied franchise like the Lakers that have like a lot of NBA championships wouldn't care to hang it up, but I was wrong. So
I'm sure
I
NBA
don't know how to feel
forcing,
about it, honestly.
Forcing whatever team, especially a storied franchise like
I'm
the Lakers,
pretty sure that was a LeBron decision.
And making it I think that's the NBA. That's why I didn't want the Knicks to win it. I don't want a banner raid. I knew that there was a banner coming. Their cup. They're gonna put a banner up, and I do not want that in Madison Square Garden. At least not the first year before they get a real championship.
So you think when you walk in,
this is the reason why
the artist formerly known as the Staples Center, and they have all of their 17 or 16, however many championships it is laid out. Do you think they have the in-season cup sitting there next to them all?
It's out of the locker room. They rub it every night for inspiration right before they lose to the Knicks.
And
Bam!
The Lakers don't make the playoffs. Do you know how much worse that makes that look? Well, at least we got that cup right there. Shut up, asshole. Means nothing.
So I'm hearing no
on the in-season cup. Yeah, I'm not big on it. It's kind of lame.
You got a play-in tournament and in-season cuts next year. Like what are they going to add next year for
the 2/3 of the way? Wait, what?
what?
To try to excite people into this game.
Oh, he said something. Never mind.
I mean, they could do.
Don't know what he said.
The one-on-one in the All-Star games. I like that.
Listen, what's my solution to everything? Sack races. That's going to be next year. Sack races.
They're gonna have the 2/3 season champion next year.
Yeah,
so whoever's winning 2/3 of the way through the season is the champion.
Or
Lakers
they
get sack race.
It looks like the regular Larry O'Brien, just without the basketball on top. It's because it's only 2/3 of the trophy.
Horrible.
Boom. Sorry.
I honestly thought that was fake. That was just like a joke, like the banner being raised. I really did.
This is why
they raised the banner. I'm surprised they didn't throw a parade.
The Knicks fans
I
would have
thought
tried.
you were kidding.
I did.
Knicks fans would have tried.
That's
They-
exactly how I just felt. I
would've
wrote it
taken
down
the
in
whole
my
day off.
notebook.
I heard a very funny joke today about the Lakers raising an
Yeah.
in-season tournament banner.
I wrote it in my diary. I thought it was a joke.
World
Anytime you can get
Basketball
Anchorman quotes, then
Championship.
it's going to be a good day.
What did Terzio say? Just make sure your name is on an Epstein's list. No, I'm pretty confident none of the four of us are on any list associated.
Steve's former associate, though, we don't know.
We have no idea.
We have no
can't confirm
idea.
or deny any of that stuff. Can't confirm or deny. All right, so we're all thumbs down. Maybe 2 thumbs down on this banner
Not a
raising
fan.
thing.
Not a fan. So we were all
Not
in
a fan.
agreement there. Then I know Tim's feelings on it,
Yeah,
but I didn't hear you two.
I like the in-season tournament, but don't do that. And I feel it's forced. Like the NBA was gonna, like if the team who wins it doesn't raise the banner, the NBA is gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?" Especially like the Celtics, the Lakers, those kinds of teams. If they won and the Lakers did win, you bet your ass the NBA would be like, "Put the damn banner up. This is important. We need to show how important it is."
You know what's
But
next?
those-
Next year, at the end of the tie, they're gonna bust out 2K Sports the game, and everyone has to play. You have to finish the game with the game. That's how it's gonna be next year. We got to bring the kids back. We got to bring in the kids now. We got in-season tournament, an end-of-the-year tournament. Now we're gonna bring in the
End of the
2K,
year.
the 2K tournament.
Isn't the end of the year tournament just known as the playoffs?
Well, I meant the play-in.
Isn't
The
the-
play-in. I meant the play-in part.
Oh, okay. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
honestly,
sorry.
think about it this way, guys. I feel like we're making it a big deal because it's the Lakers. Had this been the Charlotte Hornets that have no banners up there, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Yes, it
I
was.
think it would be nice for the fans.
To
put that up there
a
'cause they
banner
did
is
something.
dumb. Listen, a banner has not, like Steve said, a banner has the last banners raised in Madison Square Garden were the goddamn Billy Joel and Hulk Hogan. I don't want to I would want a play-in banner raised up there. Give me a break.
But okay, what about Brooklyn? Brooklyn doesn't have anything. It'd be nice for them for the fans to actually see like something up there and be like, hey,
They have
I was alive
fans?
for when that happened.
There's
It's embarrassing.
Brooklyn Nets fans.
Look, the cup in the entranceway by the fucking food stand or whatever. You maybe could watch the cup.
Why not have everyone pass
The
by
food
and take a
stand.
picture of it?
Put it right by the men's room. We'll leave it there.
Yeah. All right. So
think it's that bad.
I don't know. But it's the business move is you're gonna celebrate it just like.
Well, if the Pacers would have won, I feel like it would have been okay. Yeah, they're gonna raise the banner because, again, what does that organization have? Beating the Knicks
They
in
have a
1990,
banner.
whatever.
They have
Hey,
a banner
hey.
that says Larry Bird was born in our state.
Hey, that's a pretty big deal.
That's a good idea down here. The
I
fans get
saw
into it
that.
even more.
I saw that. I kind of like that idea a little bit.
I don't mind that either.
But I don't think they do it because I don't think it motivates the players. Then, if that's what the prize is, the players will be like, "Well, I don't care about this."
That's
sack
true.
race. That's all I'm saying to say. Sack race. That's it.
Potato stack race. All right. That's our NBA. Anything else in the NBA? Knicks beat the Suns. They beat the Lakers.
Well, the Lakers lost that game that they raised the banner.
Yes, they did.
It's a sign.
Yes, they did.
It's a sign.
Tyler Hero's back. Anthony, I know, is excited about that.
Yeah, Tyler Hero's back, and somebody's already
And they
complained about him.
Immediately lost.
Immediately blow a fourth quarter lead and lose the game.
Probably didn't lose because of him, but yeah, they did blow a lead.
Ed chimes in here, says teams of various sports hang division and conference championship banner. The in-season tournament banner is fine. It clearly states it's not a world championship.
Exactly.
Just to elaborate on what,
Or do you just not raise it? It's just there.
I think at the bottom it should say "not a world championship," like fine print on the bottom of the banner.
No
Not a
ring,
world championship.
no rings given out for this piece of shit.
This piece of
That
shit.
would be great. Fuck Terzio.
Oh, Terzio says Terzio. This is Terzio's thing. Ex-wife jokes. Ex-wife loves to raise the banner.
But
Is it one ex-wife or is it multiple? Because I don't know as many ex-wife jokes as he throws out there. It could be multiple, it could be one. I'm not sure. That's why I'm always.
The ex-wife was busy. The ex-wife has been definitely
So it
very,
is
very
one.
busy.
Damn. Okay. Damn. All right. Sorry for that, Tercio.
All right, let's hop into the NFL here.
Ed. Ed is going to torture you with that until it happens.
Whatever. There's two ex-wives, Tercio. Maybe I'm just not remembering right now.
Are they both equally as bad, or are they both equally as good?
Well, they are ex-wives, so
maybe Tercio you start hanging wife banners. One. You got the third one.
Hey, someone got a ring there.
Hey.
Those came with rings.
Those got rings.
Those got rings. And then he got them back. And then
Not great rings. No, they ended up in the pawn shop like the NBA championship rings do.
Sorry, Terry. I owed you one though.
Whoever wins next season gets the number one. Oh, whoever wins the next in-season tournament gets the number one draft pick.
So what about for teams that have traded their draft pick though?
Yeah, that don't work. It don't work.
No.
I mean, I still
not a bad idea.
Draft lottery, but I don't know if this fixes it either.
Now, if this tournament was like an NBA Jam type thing, like 3-on-3 with crazy rules, I'm all in.
Ooh,
I'm all in.
Interesting.
But just games that are already on the schedule. They're just labeled in season tournament game, but those games are already there. Throw in a 3-on-3 with balls on fire, and I'm fucking all in.
They could do that for the All-Star game.
Balls are on fire, baby.
That's what you do for the All-Star game to get that more people watching. Your one-on-ones. That's what you want to see. Not a bunch of five guys not doing anything for 4 quarters.
Exactly. I agree.
The All-Star game is completely unwatchable. Completely unwatchable.
Oh, for sure. That's a joke. It's a joke. All right, now let's get into some NFL stuff here. Let's jump in and talk about do you want to talk about Aaron Rodgers real quick? And
nothing to say. He hasn't returned yet.
Hasn't returned yet, but and when I checked in on his Aaron Rodgers Tuesday segment, he was walking back the talk of coming back.
What? What? You're kidding.
Walking. No. So he said at the part that I listened in on, it was the part where he was saying it was never with the intention of coming back at 100%, but now it's about willingness, and willingness has never been an issue with me to play. But let's see. So I Aaron Rodgers get the benefit of the doubt with me for now. I haven't seen the whole clip, but that's what I saw. Definitely walking back the whole talk of there was only one opportunity, only one reason that he would come back, right? To say that this surgery can allow somebody to come back in this amount of time. Outside of that's all she wrote now with the Jets getting whooped up on this past weekend.
This was never about the surgery. This was always about Aaron Rodgers staying in the news cycle, because like every other player that tears their Achilles, you don't hear about them for a year. So Aaron Rodgers found a way to stay relevant somehow.
Because they're not Aaron Rodgers. They're not on McAfee every week. Obviously, he's gonna. They're gonna ask him about it.
We've had to hear every week about.
Where's my popcorn? Damn it!
I might come back. Maybe I'm back.
He has not said he's coming back. McAfee's the one.
Who said I'm done? I didn't say I'm done.
Who said McAfee's the one that antagonized him? He's like, oh, so when are you coming back? I see you throwing 60 yarders. So it's not really him. It's McAfee, and then he's gonna play along with it. Aaron Rodgers is a fun guy.
Orthopedic sneakers he was wearing can stay wherever they are away from football.
He's a fun guy, so he's gonna play to it.
To answer this question, who's done first, A-Rod or Saleh? Robert, listen, Big Rob had a rough year. All right, very unlucky guy. He's got to be back. You got to bring Robert Saleh back. There's no way you can't. And Aaron Rodgers even agrees. You got to bring him back. I wholeheartedly agree with that take.
Bring back the whole Cobb,
the whole staff. Hackett, Randall Cobb, get Jordy Nelson out of retirement, bring in David Bakhtiari on one leg. James Jones looks like he could still play. He's on NFL Network occasionally.
Bring in Brett Favre just to stand in front of it for a couple.
Where's that running back that they drafted in the first round? Where's Eddie Lacy? Is Eddie Lacy available?
Eddie
they need
Lacy.
another running back.
Wow.
Let's get Eddie Lacy.
The last time we saw Eddie Lacy, he looked like he ate Eddie Lacy.
After
Eddie
Mike McCarthy
Lacy
gets
reference.
fired in Dallas, maybe McCarthy can join the staff in some capacity. Like, get them all.
Spoiler
back.
alert
Let's
on the
do
script.
it. I'm all for it. It sounds one. They'll be heavy favorites for sure.
I mean, hey, that man's won a Super Bowl, right? More than we can say about a lot of other teams.
No, only like 5 other teams actually.
In the last
5 other teams.
In the last 15 years.
Well, he also only won one.
Is a horrible.
How many Super Bowls does Ben Roethlisberger have? Does he have more than one? I think he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ben Roethlisberger's clearly a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Then that's problem solved. Move on.
That's true. Trent Dilfer has won
a Super Bowl. He's clearly Hall of Famer. Trent Dilfer, known for airing it out.
Super Bowl winning quarterback ever.
Is he though?
Yes.
Is he?
You sure there's not another Jets quarterback?
Yes.
Terzio wants Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
you guys are getting it. Be careful what you wish for.
He was already there and he left.
Raul says Jets are bringing back the circus next year and running it back. Good luck with that.
Circus. They were very unlucky this year due to one injury. They would have been elite. The offensive line problems would have never come up. None of the team would be turning on the coaching staff except for that one year. Randall Cobb would have played more. Alan Lazard might have actually caught the ball when it was thrown to him. A number of things would have been different.
Dalvin Cook would have been Dalvin Cook. Yeah,
that's right. This.
I can't believe one Achilles.
This happening. This is very Mets. Just want to put that out there. This Jet season, very Mets.
I don't think you can compare anything the Jets do to the Mets because one of them, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like the Mets or anything like that, but like come on. There's a sizable difference between those two franchises.
There is, but there's that happened. I mean, it literally just happened to us.
It's more Knicks, boss. It's more Knicks, Knicks, Jets.
Damn, that was rough.
It is. Well, Knicks have been to the finals in my lifetime.
I'm going to stay quiet. I'm just going to stay quiet.
Thank you, Mr. Celtics up there. All right. I think we've talked about that dude enough. I forgot which NFL analyst on Saturday said the Giants will be an easy win for them.
For who?
Who's he talking about? For this next week. We'll get into that, Terzio. Let's focus in here. But big game last night. Big game Sunday for the NFC East stuff, and the resurgence of the Buffalo Bills. Are they dangerous now? Are they those type of things are being said. But Cowboys, Bills, Eagles, Seahawks. Those 2 games, really rocked. Not in either direction, but really spurs that conversation of the Cowboys. Can they win big games? Dak, I said I didn't trust him last week in the elements, and Buffalo did what they did, and then the Eagles lose to the Seahawks, lose to Drew Lock. By the way, that block, Drew Lock with the block, it's pretty damn good up.
Greatest Seattle quarterback since Matt Hasselbeck.
Whoa!
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Whoa! Mic drop.
The mafia is alive, right down there, baby. Yes, they are. So, all right. So these things transpire. What does it mean? We'll go around. I'll just hit up teams. Timmy, what does this do for Buffalo?
I mean, shit.
What do you think?
Confidence alone and getting hot at the right time. We always talk about sports when teams get hot, teams get confident. This was huge. Mass, because you didn't just beat them. They whooped the shit out of them. they're talking about a team that was scoring 40 points a game. It completely shut them down, shut them out, made Dak look like Dak, like we all thought he would be. I think it's a massive, massive, good thing for them right now.
What did Cook have? Cook had what, 179 yards rushing and like another 70 yards receiving or something like that?
Could not be stopped. It was
and that was
that dude
all
is,
of their offensive yards.
Yeah.
Like, what did Josh Allen say afterwards? I feel like the kid that did nothing in the group project that got an A+.
Got an A. 79 yards passing, and
which was
and
great. Remember, I played. I was going against Josh Allen in all 3 of my fantasy games, so that worked out very nicely. Very nicely.
The one fantasy playoff matchup where I advanced, the person I was playing had Josh Allen and Dak. He started Dak. It wouldn't have made a difference, but the fact that those were his options and that was the performances, I was very happy. The only thing I was happy about in fantasy this week, after I was physically ill watching the Ravens game.
Keep the toaster away. Keep the toaster away.
It's not waterproof, in case you're wondering.
All right. So Mello, let me hit you up next. What does this mean for the Cowboys?
I mean, I think they're still in good position, being that the Eagles lost. The Eagles do have an easier road, I think, since they do play the New York Giants twice to end the season. They have to get through the Miami Dolphins. But I think it did solidify the MVP race, and Dak is no longer in it, and it's just one man up there now, just looking down at everybody.
Christian McCaffrey finally getting the recognition he deserves. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. All right.
No one's going to ask who you're talking about, just so you know that. We're not going to ask.
Because you guys know.
We're just going to move. We're just going to move on.
It's not Christian McCaffrey. It's going to be a very Purdy MVP. That's all I got to say. Very Purdy.
What he did without one of his 4 All-Pros offensively this year. MVP worthy. Really elevated the play of his team when he missed one player.
Melo's going to start testing out these one-liners and these puns on us to see how well they land, so that when he's out in the ocean for 6 months, you can put that to good use. All right, now down, Ant. What's going on with the Eagles, man? What do you see? What's going on here?
A lot of dysfunction.
What does this loss mean?
It means that they are not legitimate Super Bowl contenders. That's what it means. And I don't think there's any sugarcoating that right now. The offense looks pretty average. The play calling has been atrocious offensively, but I actually really want to talk about the defense. So they make a change this week, going away from Sean Desai to Matt Patricia as their defensive play caller, which I'm not sure if anyone has kind of read into some of the comments or actions that have happened from some of their defensive players, but it doesn't sound like Matt Patricia is the most liked person there. So Darius Slay, for instance, pops up on Thursday, actually right before we got word that Matt Patricia was taking over play calling duties, that Darius Slay had elected to get his knee scope done. That was a voluntary procedure that was not required and not recommended to him by a doctor. For those that don't remember, Darius Slay did play for the Detroit Lions when Matt Patricia was there. That was a huge red flag. On top of that, you have, I believe it was Fletcher Cox after the game, making comments about, we the players are not the ones who made this decision, but it is what it is. So comments like that make me think that there's some dysfunction growing in a locker room. That
it is what it is.
Really
that's dysfunctional, no matter what. Like
that
that's a bad thing to say at home, at work, everywhere.
It is what it is. Well, that means it's not good. It's not a good is then. This is clearly. There's some problems there, and I think it's very easy. The NFC looks like a one-horse race right now. Like I don't know who's beating San Francisco, especially now that everyone has to go to San Jose to play their playoff games. I mean, because they're going to win the 1 seed now. They have a 2-game lead basically on everyone. Well, I mean, the only teams that matter, just if you look at the wins, is Philly and Dallas. They're 2 wins ahead of Philly now, and they have the head-to-head, which means that San Francisco would have to lose out, Philly would have to win out for Philly to have the 1 seed. For Dallas to have the 1 seed, I think they would need something even crazier to happen. Or no, I think it's the same thing. Dallas has to win out. San Francisco has to lose out, and then Philly also has to lose 2 games, I think it is, of their last 3. So the 1 seed is pretty much decided in the NFC. It's going to be San Francisco. Philly does not look like a real contender. And at this point, I think it's fair to question if one of these wild card teams can maybe go in their wild card weekend and really upset them. Like I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities right now.
The joy that would bring to so many.
So the Eagles have the Giants twice and the Dolphins. That's it.
Cardinals, Giants, Cardinals, Giants.
Oh, those are the Dolphins.
The Cowboys have the Dolphins
this week. Sunday.
That's a massive game.
Sunday.
Those are the 2 teams that can't beat a team with a winning record according to everybody else. So that's a big game for them. Both teams
in Miami.
Yeah, and who do the Cowboys have?
Doesn't matter. They're not winning the division or getting the 1 seed. So
Link,
they can win the division. Aren't they first place in the division right now?
No, they are not.
I thought I saw last time that they were above them.
Nope, because they lost on Sunday as well.
Link, I've been riding
but they have the same.
I've been riding the Lions all year. Link, I've been riding the Lions.
NFL.com has the Cowboys listed as first.
Yeah, because they're 1-1, and I think they have a better division record.
They're both 10-4.
Yeah, so the Cowboys ended with Miami, Detroit, and Washington.
That's easily 2 losses.
But it's probably
they could lose to Miami and they could lose to Detroit.
Could.
They have the same. Well, the Cowboys are. So it's because the Cowboys are 4-1 in the division, and the Eagles are 3-1 in the division. The Eagles have 1 more. Have 2 more. Well, the 2 Giants games, and they also have the Cardinals. So those are all conference games. So as long as the Eagles win those games, I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe not. If I'm not mistaken, if both teams win out, the Eagles still win the division. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, because they have a game against Washington,
do you remember,
so they would have the same record.
Oh, the conference thing, though. That's what changed it. But no, that's still. I don't know.
Them boys are first.
Neither of them are going to the fucking Super Bowl. And neither one of them winning anything. That doesn't. What are we talking about?
They got to hang up that banner, though. That.
Isn't it funny though? 2 things. When we were going over on We Stomped You Out, we were talking about the end of the year, how maybe the Eagles don't play their starters that last week because they'll have everything wrapped up. That's wrong. And that's wrong. And happy birthday. We got our first happy birthday in the comments.
Mother, it's tomorrow. You should know that.
This is Eve. Birthday Eve.
And I'll never get over Macho Grande, just so you know. But okay.
Who were the Cowboys' losses to?
Cardinals, Eagles,
Niners,
and Bills.
Cardinals, Eagles, Niners, and Bills.
You're
and
right,
the Eagles' losses are to
the Niners,
Dallas,
the Jets, Dallas,
Jets,
and Seattle.
Seahawks. Playoffs.
Giants got to beat them once. Just beat them.
Philadelphia's not going to lose to the Giants.
So I think technically
Philly just one time, and I'll be happy.
I think you're right, Steve. I think if I'm not mistaken, if Dallas wins out, they would have the same head-to-head record against each other. They're 1-1. They would have the same division record. They'd both be 5-1. They would have and both of their 1 losses for the division would come against each other. They would have the same conference record. Then the tiebreaker becomes to record against like opponents. So Dallas loses to Arizona. Philly beats Arizona, but Dallas beats Seattle. Philly loses to Seattle. So those 2 games cancel out. So then you go to their other losses. The Cowboys did not play the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Gentlemen,
they did. They
sack race
the Jets.
Sack race to decide the division.
So I think that's it then. I think that Jets game actually ends up being the tiebreaker in it. Because the other Cowboys loss is to San Francisco, who Philly also lost to, right? Am I missing one? Am I missing a loss? Oh, Buffalo. Philly beat Buffalo. No. So we're back to square one. We're back to square one. I'm sorry. Disregard. They're still
What is going? Anthony right now is like that meme.
What just
He's just
happened?
like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what the who cares. Like I said, who cares? We're spending way too much
Charlie
time.
Day.
It's
He's
irrelevant.
Charlie Day.
Neither of these teams are winning this shit.
And we're like this.
Listen, we all know it's going to be 49ers Lions in the NFC Championship.
Of course.
You know,
I
first
actually
off, it's
kind
not
of-
going to be that.
I actually kind of believe that right now.
You know who the Niners are
Ooh.
going to lose to? I'm not the Niners. The Lions are going to lose to.
Sure.
They're going to
sure.
lose.
The
They're gonna
49ers in the
lose.
NFC Championship.
No, they're going to
Yeah,
lose
I think Tim hit
to
the
a
nail on the
wild
head there.
card team that's led by none other than Matthew
Oh, boy.
Stafford and his young core,
Oh.
and he's going to teach Detroit a lesson.
Don't matter. They're up
That's
and
fine.
coming.
Doesn't matter.
They're the
They're going to
future.
lose to them.
I
They're the
don't
future.
think that they're going to Detroit and winning that game. I'm sorry to say. And I like
It's-
what the Ravens are doing, but I don't see that at all.
It's Matthew Stafford. He's going to win
Wait,
that game.
why Ravens?
The Rams.
Why the Rams though? There's 8 teams that could possibly get in the playoffs right now. Why is it going to be them?
I
I'm
thought
saying,
Anthony
'cause
said Ravens.
It's the
I'm
NFL.
sorry.
It's scripted.
If I said Ravens, that's
What-
my fault. I meant Rams.
Why else would they not want Matthew Stafford returning to Detroit in a
Because
playoff game?
Because it's not scripted.
It's
Okay.
the script. It's in the
It's
script.
the script.
Chapter-
Just watch.
Chapter
It's gonna
21.
happen.
If it's scripted, then why are we here?
And just as it sits right
we don't know
now,
the
Because
script.
we're scripted too.
Movies are
As it-
scripted and we
as
still
it-
talk about them.
That's a movie.
This is entertainment.
a little different there, Mello. That's a terrible comparison.
Fine. WWE,
Well-
we know it's scripted.
Hey,
we still talk
hey.
about it.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa, whoa.
whoa,
Slow your
whoa,
roll,
whoa,
slow your
hey.
roll.
Raul says, I am rooting
That
for
was a good shot.
Giants. Wow. A couple
Christmas
just came through. Giants Christmas miracle for a win against the Eagles. I agree with Tim. Give me a win against Philly. Hell yeah, I'll take a win against Philly.
Yep. Fuck up that draft pick even
Damn.
more. Keep it going, guys.
No way. Did Aaron Rodgers?
Listen, it don't matter about the draft. That pick's going to fucking San Diego. Fucking Justin Herbert, baby.
Yeah,
It's happening. Doesn't
it's
matter what
already
pick
out
you have.
there. I sent
Doesn't
you the
matter
thing.
what pick
Somebody
we
else
have.
tweeted. It's out there.
Doesn't
What is he
matter what
saying?
pick we have. We're sending that pick and next year's pick and probably 3 others and 4 guys on the roster to fucking San
Vince
Diego.
Jerusalem versus the NFL.
And just back to the Lions Rams thing, because that would be a pretty great round one matchup with the storylines around it. Stafford against the Lions, round one. As it currently stands, the Rams would actually be going to Dallas for round one, and the Lions would be hosting the Vikings, which are obviously less appealing matchups.
Well, the Vikings have to play the Lions twice, so they might flip flop. Telling you guys,
What?
there's still
What?
3 weeks. Wait,
No, there's still there's still.
the Vikings play the
Lions-
Lions twice still.
Lions 45.
But the Lions win one
7.
game, they win the division, and it doesn't have to be the Vikings.
Yeah,
game.
but I'm
It can be
saying,
the
like,
other
let's say
game.
they stay in that. If the Cowboys and Lions don't switch, the Rams and Vikings could. If the Rams win, which I think their schedule is a lot easier than the Vikings, who again have to play the Lions twice.
I'm not sure who the Rams play this week.
They play New Orleans on Thursday night.
They should win that game. They should win that game.
I need Karen Williams to.
I need some Stafford and Karen Williams, some Puka Nakua.
By the way, guys, there's 3 Christmas Day games. There is a 1 p.m., a 4:30, and an 8:15 game on Christmas Day.
Okay.
You guys are actually the 4:30 game Christmas Day
Oh,
in Philly.
I love
so
it.
Santa Claus gets to get booed in Philly again. That's cool.
Last year, Christmas got ruined because the Giants lost. This year, so unless you like
What are the
Christmas? Unless your Christmas gets ruined.
Yes. What are the Christmas Day games? I knew this
Raiders
website had
Chiefs.
shit out of orders.
Raiders at Chiefs is the 1 o'clock game Christmas Day. Giants at Eagles is the 4:30 game, and then the game of the week, the Baltimore Ravens head to San Jose to play the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, man, I'm really not doing nothing on the 25th.
Yeah, possible preview of a Super Bowl.
And then
Or
just
possible
falls on
preview
Sunday.
of the Niners helping the Dolphins get that 1 seed.
Oh, now you want the Niners.
I told y'all
No.
yesterday. I'm rooting for
Get
them
it,
this week.
get it.
I said it clear as day. Said I'll be.
This is
rooting
very
for the Niners
aggressive.
this week.
Thursday,
Gotta
I think
feel
one
gross
of them
about
is.
it, but I would be rooting for them.
I think one of them is on Peacock. I think it's
Peacock.
the night one. Not both.
I think
though.
both. No, it's not.
No.
What's
None of
I
them
think-
are on Peacock.
Yeah, isn't
Don't lie to me.
Bills Chargers Peacock?
Oh, I thought you meant Christmas
Definitely
Day.
Peacock.
No. So he said
No,
Saturday.
I
think
think both of them
Bills
are Peacock
Chargers.
actually. Just
Oh, I
gonna
thought
throw that
only
monkey
one.
wrench right
I
in there, baby.
believe they're both on Peacock, but the Bills
No.
Chargers is exclusively on Peacock.
Oh, okay, that's what it is then.
Oh, the other one's on NBC and
The other one will be on NBC. Yeah.
and Peacock and the
Peacock.
CAC. Bart Scott says, "Can't wait." All right. What else happened in this?
Santa Clara's in San Jose, Raul.
We saw
Or
Washington
close enough. It's right fucking there.
this week. We saw the Commanders take what was it? All of 3 minutes and 30 seconds to score from the 1 yard line. I don't understand what Ron Rivera was doing there.
But did you see them hurrying up on plays that were a dead ball where the clock wasn't running and they're snapping it with like 20 seconds on the
bad.
play clock? But then the clock's running and they're snapping it with like 2 seconds left on the play clock? Like, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know what, and they still had a chance there. I don't know. It was Ron Rivera. Wow.
The Rams couldn't put him away. I mean, they eventually did, but
Peacock's better than Amazon, Frank. Definitely, Peacock is definitely better than Amazon.
Well, I mean, as long as Al Michaels isn't on the game, yes.
Amazon looks like CBS in the 80s. Amazon.
Well, I'd rather hear Al Michaels than Rich Eisen. He just doesn't do it for me.
Whoa, what the Rich Eisen?
I like Rich Eisen.
Whoa,
I don't like
calm
him.
down there.
He doesn't feel like he should be calling football games.
Al Michaels is so entertaining because he so doesn't want to be there, and he fucking hates it. That's what makes it so great. Like, screw this guy and this ball and his team.
They're like, fine. You don't want to bring your A game to these lame ass Thursday night games. You ain't getting to call no playoffs.
He's like, yeah, that's fine. You're paying me the same amount, and I get to go home early.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. He's like, I'm 80-something years old. You think I give a
fuck? Hey, what's going on? Speaking of seesaws, what's going on with the Packers this year? They're up little seesaw action. Then they lose to the Giants. They lose now to the Bucks at home.
Baker Mayfield, only the second quarterback in NFL history to have a perfect QB quarterback rating in Lambeau Field, and the only quarterback to do it as a road quarterback.
I really wish that somebody would have said, "Hey, maybe you should go with Godwin over somebody else."
Whoa.
But
I did say go with Godwin.
Don't you lie to me.
Initial answer. Look it up. Pull it up right now.
Show them receipts.
Wait,
pull it up right now. My initial answer was Godwin.
He said go with God. Go with God. Like
go with God.
Like, have a blessed day. Go with Jesus.
Yeah, Baker had a phenomenal game.
Just on the side, Frank. I never had a problem with
so
Peacock.
this is some of the things that we. This is how we go. I said Ridley or Godwin.
Just in case you forgot, the yeast is rising, baby.
Don't do that.
Love it, Raul.
You better than that, Raul. You better.
I said Ridley or Godwin. Anthony says, "Is Godwin playing? If Godwin's playing, probably him, but has been banged up, so maybe Ridley isn't terrible."
Oh,
yeah, but see, he put it back on you.
Initial answer.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what you did, Anthony. What Dave just said.
Your own
you just said it.
I don't want to pick it for you. I have enough trouble picking my own fucking lineup this week. Shit, man.
That's exactly what you did.
Where were you Saturday when I was supposed to remember there's games on at 1:00? Shit, Steve.
You pretended
Sunday morning at 12:30.
You pretended to give me advice and then threw that shit right back on me. You said, "Here you go."
Godwin probably. Godwin probably.
But really doesn't look that bad.
Well, I mean, the last injury thing I heard with Godwin was they didn't think he was going to play. But I mean,
I did tell you, I did alert you to the weather. You thought there was going to be nice weather in Baltimore.
You alerted me to weather that wasn't bad. you said the weather looks terrible in Jacksonville, and then I pull it up and it's like 70 degrees and no wind. Like, what the hell is Steve talking about?
There was wind.
It looks really bad in Jacksonville today. What do they got, a snowstorm coming through? What's going on in Jacksonville? You said that, and I legit thought the game was in Baltimore. And then I looked it up and I'm like, they're playing in Jacksonville.
Did you not feel the winds that came through our state?
Yeah, all 12 miles an hour of them. It was terrible.
Oh man. I was sitting down, I was watching fantasy football live on ESPN, and every 5 minutes they're talking about the weather in the Jags game. So I said, "Look, let me mention this. Maybe Ridley's not a good play here. Maybe he's a really bad play."
Did you still start
Um,
Ridley after your own
I
bad
sure
weather
did.
take and me
Yes.
saying Godwin? So how are you blaming me for that?
Because then
The
you
one that
said
complained about
Godwin
the
has
weather and
been
you guys
banged
started
up.
him?
He's been banged up.
He was on the
Who's the
injury
better
report
quarterback?
just like the whole
Who's
week.
the better quarterback? Who's the
Baker
better
Mayfield
quarterback
right
there?
now.
I mean, do
Well,
we want to go there?
Daniel,
Because
Daniel Jones.
Mayfield, right? Daniel Jones.
I mean Trevor Lawrence. I mean,
Same guy.
Oh, no,
Same guy, no
we're-
difference.
Samesies. Okay. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about from this past week?
I have one more thing.
Yes, please.
I want to talk about the Carolina Panthers.
Ah,
I
What
feel
a-
like
what
they
a-
deserve
we
so-
should
what a-
we should
what
talk
an
about
ex-
this game.
what an exciting game.
I mean, did you see that weather? Mike, I don't know how.
That was bad weather. I wish you'd
That
warn
was
us about
bad
that weather, Steve.
And that's why
Yeah.
that's why I said let's start Chubba Hubbard. And I say Chubba Hubbard because it's more
With the-
fun than
with- the 45
the other way.
cent ticket game, like, and it still was empty. Well, because mainly I think
Amazing.
because of the weather.
Dude,
It's
it's
Carolina,
a Giants
that's
ran
why.
a 45-cent game. Come on,
Jason, come on over.
I'd buy 30 tickets
Some
just for
whiskey.
myself. I'd buy a whole section
But how?
just for myself.
But the weather has to be. This weather was bad, Timmy. I don't know if you
That's
saw
a
it, but-
perfect giveaway. This is a missed opportunity. I could have bought a whole section at the stadium and done a giveaway on Pop Culture Pros.
You
Dude,
could
Who
have.
wants to go see an NFL game this weekend?
An
45
NFL game.
Well, you have to
I'm
say it
buying-
like that,
it's
or
a
else no
quote.
people want-
I'm buying a whole section for myself and just spreading out, moving from seat to seat. Oh yeah,
You could have bought out the entire stadium for less money than it costs to rent a box in the Super Bowl. You could have bought every seat in the stadium for less money than it costs to rent out
The people
one seat in a box for the Super Bowl.
there could have helped fill an AEW arena.
yeah,
Wow.
an AEW show.
Wow.
It really is.
We're gonna go there.
Oh my god!
No, I'm not
is
involved.
AEW doing
No,
45-cent tickets now
I
too?
just,
No, they're doing
buy
buy
one, get one
one get
free.
one. Buy
They're
one get
buying-
one.
yeah,
I
buy one,
wouldn't
get
get
one.
one.
they bring out the big
Well,
show
what's the
to
first
make
one
that
cost?
announcement.
No, Big Show gave away for free, but they used to do the buy one get one.
Oh my god!
Bad. Big Show hobbling down to the ring. Poor guy.
By the way, while we're talking about weather, real quick, Ant, you better bring your hoodies because it's gonna be fucking cold when you get here.
Nice.
It's
We're
been
well
60
bundled.
degrees for a month. You come
That's
up,
got to
and
be the
it's
way.
30
This is the
degrees.
way. You don't visit New
I
York
got it.
in
Hold on.
December.
I
I
got
get
it on the thing.
60
Let me see
degrees.
it.
That's a
It's looking like-
disappointment.
Let's see.
Everybody's watching
Where
the
is it? There
Carolina
it is.
Hurricanes.
41, 36, 44, 47 the next
Yeah.
couple days.
So the high of the days that I'm there is 48 degrees and the low is 25.
Welcome to New York.
Yes.
Hey,
So,
but no
this
rain
is-
is forecasted currently. Knock on.
That's good.
That's
knock
good.
on wood.
Yeah.
So this I feel like is a good opportunity to discuss because I have been in really, really frigid temperatures once in my life. What's the coldest you've all felt? What's the coldest temperature?
Who's starting?
I
I'm
don't
Okay,
gonna
I'll
go.
start.
I feel like I'm the cold. Well, no, I don't know, but Anthony might have been in some mountain somewhere in Tennessee. But I feel like I've done the coldest. But let's see. Whoever wants to start, go ahead. Melo's gonna say 54 degrees.
68.
No,
68. Yesterday in South Florida.
The thing is that I can't give you an exact temperature because where I was at was super cold, rainy, but it was in Celsius, so I don't know what the hell the weather actually was.
Well, if you tell
So
me the
not-
Celsius
so it's
temperature,
not below
I'll
freezing.
convert it for you.
It's not below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius.
No, it was below. I think when I was on my phone, it might have been like
If it's
20,
raining-
20 is 18 maybe. It
So
was
then
it was in Venice, Italy during like New Year's. It was
Okay.
cold and wet,
Somebody like freezing rain, like a freezing rain type of situation. Dangerous.
but again, I had Celsius, so I was like, "What is this?"
Toast. Get it. Yeah, and I was just hanging out in Italy on New Year's. Cool. What?
Venice. Come on now, boss.
Anthony, what you got?
We had a day, I think it was 2018. We had a day one winter. It was -7 degrees outside, and the wind chill was -20. And I never want to experience that again. You walked outside and you couldn't fucking breathe. Like literally, it was horrible. I hated it.
It's awesome. Timmy?
Yeah, about the same. Upstate New York. I think the actual temperature was well below zero, and then with the wind chill, it was like, just die, like just kill me. And it's like,
Exactly.
but you gotta go to school, so put all that shit on and get ready to go to school.
Is right.
There's deposit.
Yeah, it's deposit. Yeah, had to be up there. Definitely had to be up there. I haven't been to a Buffalo one. I was hoping to get to a Buffalo one, but I never made it to one. So, but definitely upstate somewhere, below zero easily. Way below.
Mine was just like in like 2015 or so. We had started going up to New Hampshire, to the mountains there, and normally the first few times that we went, it was like between 10 and 15 degrees, snow on the daily, but it's cool, like little cottage thing on the mountain. Great. Like I feel like I'm on Andre the Giant in that place. It's like oh, I'm Steve, I'm tall. But there was 1 year that we went where it was jacked up, cold front came through, and it was 21 below zero one night with a wind chill of, I think it was 40 something. But I actually have a screenshot somewhere in my phone somewhere. And what does your brilliant buddy do? Went outside with no shirt on.
And that's why they call him Nippleless Steve.
But guys, literally, all these people say literally these days. Literally, nose hairs freezing, like frozen, like chipping, like I felt them in there. That's
crazy. Well, have you seen the guy on TikTok that's in Antarctica and he goes outside?
Oh
and
my
God! Gets like a towel and it's just like boom, automatically frozen. Like, I don't know how you.
No, that's nuts.
You see him when he goes to put the sunscreen and it starts to come out of the bottle and then just stops. And it's frozen solid. That's insane. No, thank you.
Sergio says the other day at 40th and Greenpoint Avenue, 8 to 10 rats running all over the place.
8 to 10. That's a small gathering.
Gathering.
That's a small posse. That's not even like a real.
We wouldn't
real
even call that a rat pack.
No, we wouldn't even. That's your friendly neighborhood, like your friendly guys are hanging out.
Oh man, Anthony,
wait, we don't have a skunk update. What happened with the skunk? Gone?
Knock on wood, haven't seen him or smelled him in a while. Hopefully somebody blew his head off.
Second part is very important. Peter, he's kidding.
As long as it ain't me. No, I ain't kidding. Sprayed me.
All right. So, all right. That's the week 15 stuff. Anthony has a shockingly surprising topic.
I don't have to hype it up that much. It's just an interesting question. Just an interesting question. That's all it is.
Fine. Go ahead, Anthony. Try to make it nice.
Is Christian McCaffrey the greatest running back of all time? And why not? Why not? Why not?
Because Barry Sanders always will be.
Do you know that Barry Sanders had almost as many negative yard runs as he did positive yard runs?
It doesn't matter. All that stat shit goes out the window when it comes to Barry Sanders. He did shit that I had never seen anything done before in football games. Christian McCaffrey is more of that, hey, I'm going to run straight forward and, maybe I'll make a switch here. Barry Sanders was like a miracle worker on the worst team in the league.
So let me rephrase the question then. If you needed a running back on your team, who would you take first? And you could take any running back all time.
Oh, would McCaffrey be on that list even? That's true. Bo Jackson.
Would he not?
Jim Brown.
OJ.
I'd hate to say Emmitt Smith. I don't want to give him I don't want to give him
I would not.
Hey, OJ would kill the competition, so I would definitely take OJ. But
Slice right through that defense, baby.
No, I'm not saying I'm not against McCaffrey at all. But he is one of the greats, but I'm always going to be a big Barry Sanders guy. That dude just he redefined the position in me. And if he wasn't such a goddamn weirdo, he'd have all the records right now. But he's just a wacko, that dude.
I still haven't watched that.
The
Me
reason
neither.
the reason I asked. Well, Mello, go ahead. Mello didn't get a chance to answer that.
McCaffrey's a way
Dolphins
better receiver. Way better receiver, dog. I will give him that. He adds that extra dimension to the game. So yeah, McCaffrey, in that sense, yeah.
I mean, from what you asked, Anthony, if we had to pick a running back, for our team, no specific color or not, I probably would pick McCaffrey. I said
Whoa,
no.
whoa,
Why are we getting
whoa.
racist? Why are we making it racist?
Wow.
I'm not. I'm just saying, because there's a
Unbelievable.
lot of out there. There's a lot.
That was not where
Rangers
this
a
was
went.
lot of
going.
a lot of stuff out there like that now. So I'm just making sure
Texas
that
is playing.
that's not me. I think I mean,
Beat
from
those
what
Maple
I've seen,
Leafs.
I think I
Sorry.
would go McCaffrey just because he's. I mean, like I think I said it earlier in the year when they played the Giants. I was like, I rarely see this guy go down for negative yardage or even zero. It's always at least positive yardage, and he gets away. I don't know. He's special. If he stays healthy, he's good. I don't know where he ranks right now. I guess in yardage and touchdowns and all that other stuff. But
it's not very high, and a lot of that has to do with that running backs today just don't touch the ball. Even with all the catches he had, he still is on a touch pace that's way lower than some of like the Jim Browns and guys like that who carried the ball like
And health has been a problem for him. This is the first year really he's been balls out all year, right? He hasn't missed any
Emmett
games,
Smith
has
carried.
he?
I think he's only had
last,
two seasons where he's actually missed considerable time.
Yeah, I think it was like the last season in Carolina, and maybe like a little bit before he got traded.
Larry Zonka, he was a wrestler announcer, right?
There's only 10 running backs all time with over 3,000 carries. So just to give you an idea,
Larry Zonka, the guy who fumbled against Herm Edwards, that guy.
Larry Zonka, the guy who has 2 Super Bowl rings, that guy more than Aaron Rodgers.
The guy who's known for fumbling when they should have kneeled the ball.
2 Super Bowls, part of a perfect team, perfect season.
Emmett
that guy
Smith, who ran behind the greatest offensive line probably of all time. So maybe he shouldn't be considered one of the greatest. You put
weren't 5 of his offensive linemen all Hall of Famers?
You put Barry Sanders behind that line, you got a 3,000-yard season. I'll fucking bet money on it. Ridiculous.
I'm kidding, Terzio. I was just kidding about the.
So, Anthony, what were you saying about what stat were you bringing up?
I'll say that again.
What stat were you bringing up?
No, I was just saying, like, if you look at his touches compared to other running backs, like, there's no comparison. He's not even in the top like 50 all time in rushing attempts. I don't even think he's in shit. I'd have to scroll down pretty far. Hold on.
He may end up being. I'm saying right now.
Become a.
Now I'm taking Barry Sanders right now.
1,269 career carries for 6,000 yards. So he's a hair under 5 yards a carry for his career. What I was going to say, though, is if you look at his numbers, like his yardage and touchdowns and things like that, on a per game basis, his numbers are actually very comparable to some of like the all-time running backs. The difference is just going to be he's not going to play for 20 years like some of these guys did, like Frank Gore, who literally played for like 18, 19 seasons. and some of these other guys, like he's just not going to play that long. It's not going to happen. Like, honestly,
not the way they're running.
Wouldn't shock me if McCaffrey plays like 2 years after this one and then just one day comes like, I don't want to play no more. Because like these running backs just don't play near as long today as they did back then.
And
McCaffrey
these days you have to you have to think about the receiving part of this too. How often was Barry Sanders lined up as a wide receiver?
Never.
Things
Exactly.
have changed a lot.
I'm sure McCaffrey's higher up on that running back receiving than Barry.
Yeah, he may turn out to be the best. I'm just saying, if you ask me right now, at this point, I'm going to say Barry Sanders every time. The dude was just a weirdo. If he wasn't a weirdo, he'd be, I said to Steve too, but I told him I watched that documentary. The dude needed 9 yards to finish with the title, rushing title. He said, "No, I don't want
it." Yeah,
not 9 yards. Nah, I'm good. I'm done. And he did it in high school too, dude. You need like 25 yards. So you win the state rushing title. Nah, I'm good. I'm out. Put the freshman in. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So he's just like
Weirdo.
I don't know.
See, I don't want that mentality on my team. Give me CMC, baby. I want that winner's mentality. I don't want that
Yeah, but
kicking
he had-
me out.
that
No, I want
wasn't
someone
that-
that wants it.
No, that was the way the game was done, and he did what he had to do to win. So he's like, no, put the young
Game's
guys
not
in now.
done till the clock has zeros on it.
No, it's up 0-45 now. The game's over.
No, I saw some of that Barry documentary. He is an interesting character, to say the very least.
He disappeared on draft day. He was supposed to be interviewed, and he just vanished. Went home, just like I gotta go. See you later. Really? Lunatic.
Lunatic is right. That's a good way to describe him. So, yeah,
Steve, you did
good topic. I wavered here. I don't not yet. I don't know. I'm not there just yet, but just watching him, like even guys like Peyton and Eli, when this dude who comes on with just a perfect 12K camera, no delay on the speech whatsoever, just great background. Like this guy came to run things here. But when Peyton said, or Eli maybe it was, rumor has it that you just to challenge yourself a little bit, you fell down on that play. It is almost as if when you're watching him, sometimes it's almost as if he's toying with the defenders. Like, yeah, like you're gonna fucking stop me. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna chase me down. I can fall down and you still can't catch me. So I think I think he's got a shot at it. I'm just not ready to do it yet. But in the end, you have to, even if he's well short of whatever Barry Sanders did or whatever Emmitt Smith or whoever did as far as number of rushing attempts, you have to just look at his impact of the game in totality.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a definite.
According to his quarterback, he's the MVP this year.
His quarterback would be right.
That's the first nice thing you've ever said about Brock Purdy.
I called him Christian McCaffrey's quarterback.
By the way, just to throw this out there from my fellow Giants fans, it's because the Giants screwed up their draft pick. They are now projected to draft a tight end, and his name.
I saw that today.
His name is Brock Bowers.
Wait, I didn't see that.
Phenomenal
I saw that
name, by the
today.
way. It's a phenomenal
really
name.
good. But my God, you guys cannot take a tight end.
We cannot take a tight end. We just wasted money on Darren Waller, who you guys loved so much.
He's really good when he's healthy.
First of all, very aggressive.
Very
Second
aggressive.
of all, we didn't like very aggressive. We just turned.
It's my birthday. Don't yell at me.
We knew what we had in Tony, and we didn't like it, so we said, "Hey, let's take a chance on this guy." All right, well, all said and done there. But see, this is why you can't get too excited about this. This is all you want to talk about the last 3 weeks. This thing here. No, you can't.
This was exciting.
Not me.
It's exciting.
This was exciting.
Now, are you happy about it? Let's take a tight end. Let's see how that goes.
Tankathon has you guys taking Jaden Daniels at number 6.
Look, we're not going to have that pick. He's going to San
And I
Diego.
would love to hear your opinions on if they take Jaden Daniels.
That pick.
I actually
is
wanted
going
to talk
San
about this.
Diego.
Timmy,
Timmy,
if it doesn't,
the Chargers might just get Bill Belichick, and he's not giving up Herbert.
Bill Belichick is not going anywhere. He's going to retire. Who wants Bill Belichick at this point?
Why would you don't think the Chargers would want him? The Chargers need something.
I think he's going to Washington, honestly.
Taking Mac Jones with him.
Mac Jones.
No, you take the Zapper with him.
We're sending a couple number ones.
Zapper.
Couple number ones, couple number 2s, maybe throw in Daniel Jones, and we're gonna get Justin Herbert next year.
Maybe throw in Daniel Jones.
Wait, but you saw
throw in Jones, Taylor, and
they're
DeVito.
talking about it online. They listen to Timmy, and it's they compared it to the Stafford trade. Let's see
If it
Nothing
comes,
like the Stafford trade.
Terzio says his ex-wife loves tight ends.
if that came true,
That's like Titans.
I'm doing the first show with a crown and a robe on. Chauffeur.
Deservedly so, if they actually do that. But no, seriously, Jaden Daniels. If that's who the Giants take, what's the thought process there?
Who is
Steve
he?
doesn't look. He's the LSU. He's the Heisman winner. He's the LSU quarterback.
No, I don't.
Listen,
Sudden silence
listen to
from
me.
all three Giants fans. No opinion from
Listen to
anyone?
me.
Heisman doesn't mean anything.
Everything with Daniel Jones started with an inept front office, because a front office that was not inept wouldn't have taken him at that position, and he would not be looked upon as he is in some areas, that we, reside in daily. That's where that started from. So you could say what you want about Daniel Jones and whatever. I was fine with Daniel Jones. Get him the help and stuff. But even I'm at the point where enough already. Let's reset. But let's figure it out. Let's figure the shit out right this time, and let's not take a 6th-round guy at number 6. And I'm not saying this dude's a 6th-round guy. That's not the avenue. This is not the route I was taking. But
you really haven't answered my question at all.
I know. My thing is, I don't want to. Where was he listed before the Giants got what pick do the Giants have right now?
Most
where
of the
was
mocks
he?
have had him 6. He's 6 currently. Is where that pick is.
And with a quarterback, the need when you're talking about mocks, the need a mock can change drastically based on the need for a quarterback. Where has he been?
It can also change drastically by a player having an exceptional season, a la Joe Burrow, going from first round pick to first overall.
No doubt, but what I'm saying is that if you are the 5th-ranked quarterback heading into a draft, and team XYZ accidentally wins a game, and now you become the 4th-ranked quarterback, it doesn't necessarily coincide with the order of the teams as they are, because not every team up there needs a quarterback, or we're not sure if they're going to go quarterback way out of the Bears.
They're trading Fields. They need to, at least.
He doesn't look that.
Timmy, you want Fields?
Come on, now they had that win.
It's not. It's no. Don't take that as me like shitting on Justin Fields. It's the fact that they've wasted his rookie deal at this point. You move on at that point and you start over. He's not an elite quarterback. You have no reason to keep trying and committing more money to him. You have a chance right now to get out. You can probably trade him and get something valuable. You might even get like a 2nd-round pick for him. Maybe even a late first if like one of these late 1st-round teams wants to throw you something for him. Take what you can get, move on, reset with Caleb Williams, and then take your best player available by whatever you feel that is at the number 5. But no. With the Giants, the Jaden Daniels thing, is he like the number 3 quarterback on the board? Because obviously the mock has Caleb 1, Drake May 2, and depending on which mock you read, those two can all flip-flop, alternate, however you want to say it. Is he the 3rd best quarterback on the board? Was he the 3rd best quarterback on the board before season? Probably not. I think Michael Penix was widely considered the 3rd best quarterback on the board. Didn't have a bad season, didn't have a great season. He kind of slid down a little bit. Jaden Daniels had a phenomenal season. He looked really, really good. Doing it for a similar franchise as Joe Burrow, who I just mentioned, who literally went from not being considered a 1st-round talent to being the 1st overall pick and being every bit as good as advertised.
Smoking cigars, baby. I just need Jaden Daniels to put on a little bit of weight there. The neck looks way too thin, and I feel like he'll die. And that's another thing that exactly, Anthony, Timmy. We've been doing. We're slack. I'm slacking a little bit on we stomped you out, but every single year we talk about even if we went another direction for quarterback, that other direction will die. The constant offensive line struggles need to be addressed. If you're going to draft Jaden Daniels, yeah, I'm kind of fine with it, but you need to make sure he's protected. Yeah, look at all the quarterbacks that went down this year.
So you spend a 3rd 1st-round pick on a tackle in the last 5 years?
No, I signed whoever the hell's out there ridiculously. trade, sign. I don't care what you got to do to get that line fixed because it's been horrendous now. It's been horrendous since Eli's last 2 seasons, or last season at least. That
I mean,
line
Andrew
has been
Thomas.
a
Andrew
joke.
Thomas looks like a franchise left tackle. He
Yes.
just, good lord, cannot stay healthy.
That
He's the only
hamstring
one,
thing
though.
just kept on going and going and going. You know,
Schmitz might be all right at center, but he had a bit of a rough year. Neal,
He's
we
a
know, is a
rookie,
head
though,
case.
so.
People are blaming the Giants for Evan Neal, though. I've heard a lot of people say it's their fault that they didn't bring him up right. They didn't train him up right. They didn't help him the way he needs to be helped on another team. He might be all right. Fine,
there's
move the
been
fuck on.
no stability. This, and we talked about this too. This era in Giants football, minus last year making the playoffs, has been just instability. It's like we're like, hey, let's be the Jets for a few years. That's what the Giants decided to do.
Well, all I know is Justin Herbert's going to need a lot of protection next year. A lot of protection. You
I
got to
agree.
protect Justin Herbert at all costs.
Oh my god!
All right. Listen, I slacked again this week. I did not do the graphics for the damn things.
Listen,
I did.
I refuse to be a part of the show if I have no graphics. I'm out.
I really thought but I'm gonna make up for it after we do our picks on a wonderful wheel segment. We're gonna have a great time.
Let's get to
a lot
these
of
picks
fun.
in.
Let's get to these.
It's going to be
picks.
rank these quarterbacks, and it's only going to be Daniel Jones's name on the wheel.
Especially for Mello, baby. All right, so let's get it started here. First game on the slate. Well, let's back it up a little bit. Last week,
We don't have to talk about that.
last week.
Are we talking
so
about
now,
records or
what's happening
fantasy?
Is I don't want to do that. Anthony described the fantasy stuff a little bit earlier. But Mello, you did defeat the auto drafter.
Cheers.
I hadn't beat him either in the season. It was like I had to beat Bert. Yeah, I only played him once.
I
lost to him. But same thing with Bert. I've never beat Bert. I had to beat him for the last game of the season to make it. Then I had to play him again and beat him. And then I had to play Rodriguez, who I hadn't beaten. And now I'm championship with I think we're 1-1 in the season. I'm not too sure. But he was the man with the best record in the league.
Yeah, after Kamish. I really want you to win this game. I want you to win this game. Get some money out of this thing.
I mean, but I like the team name though.
Oh, look at this.
You know, the commish that makes. Honestly, if it wasn't for that little 60-yard touchdown from Cooper Kupp that got me a 50-yard touchdown bonus and a 40-yard touchdown bonus, I probably wouldn't have won.
You're welcome.
We're not going to talk about what could have and should have happened with wins. We don't have to talk about
I don't want. Yeah. Producer Joe, who you faced actually in the Mets chat that we have, he said he thought he had lost the game. He had actually fallen asleep, woke up, turned the game on at the end. Don't make me grab the toaster. And just thankful in the end that he won. So
are you talking about the guy I played?
Yeah.
Are we doing picks? Let's get to the picks. Right?
The people at home have to know it was 2 points going into Sunday Night Football.
It was 2.148 points
going into Sunday Night Football. Anthony had Flowers, Zay Flowers, only him. Joe had no one else left, and yeah. I think that's enough.
0.48 points is what I lost by. If Bijan Robinson doesn't fumble, I win. If I don't take Jalen Hurts out because they made it sound like he was dying with the fucking plague on Sunday morning, I win.
They did.
If I remembered there were Saturday games and put Jordan Addison in my lineup like I intended to do and just didn't do, I win. If I start Isaiah Likely over Chuba Hubbard, which we discussed, I win. Do we need to, are we done? Can we move on now?
Yeah, let's get to our
the rest of the potential lineup changes picks. I could have made that would have got me the half point I needed.
Let's get to our week 16. Shit. Let's get to our week 16 picks. First up on the slate, the Saints head to LA to play the Rams. The Rams are a 4-point favorite here. Timmy, who you got in this one?
Ram-a-lam.
The Ding Dongs.
Ram-a-lam-a-ding-dongs.
Kyron Williams. We need him, baby. Melo, you have him in this league?
Yes.
In Pop Culture Pro? Okay.
Yeah.
In the league that I'm in with my former business partner, he beat me by 1 point the last game of the year. Right? And I said, all right, that's fine. This is Patriots Giants from back then. Beat me in the last game of the season, and I'm gonna beat you. That it's not exactly the Super Bowl; it's the playoffs, but still,
When it matters.
Yeah, I can only play the schedule that's laid out in front of me. I played in the first round. I beat him in the first round. He's out. Done. Raul says the ding dongs as well. Mello, who you got in this one?
Yeah, give me the team that's going to eliminate the Lions in the playoffs.
The 49ers.
Them be bold statements. Bold statements. Ant, who you got here?
Give me the Rams.
Going ding dongs as well. That's a ding dong sweep. By the way, what I was going to say before is Ed is just making strides. I hope for his sake he's putting money on these games because he's having week after week of success. 11-5 again last week. He is now just one game behind Dave for second place.
What happened to Tim and Ant, man? We had the top 4 for almost the entire season.
I don't understand football anymore.
Well, Ant and Tim are now tied for 4th. You're 2 games behind me, Dave. Ed is 3. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. No, that's all I'm saying. We had a pact at the beginning of the year, 1 through 4. 1 through 4. All right, Saturday games. The Bengals are a 2-point favorite as they head to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Mello, we'll start with you on this one.
I got the Bengals here. Browning's been surprisingly good. I love
how about that play that Higgins made? You guys see that play? Ridiculous. Absurd.
But I love that he just went into the camera. It's like, you shouldn't have effing cut me to the Vikings. Loved it.
Great. That was his Kirk Cousins moment.
Except it was a lot cooler than, You like that? Sorry, boss. I know that's your cousin.
Gosh dang it. I hate when it's so, as the kids say today, it's very cringe when Cousins talks. All right, Raul has the Bengals. Anthony, who you got in this one?
Bengals. Jake Browning looks really good.
Isn't that? Did you think
so?
You'd say that
if he looks really good, can we just say it's the system and maybe it's not Joe Burrow?
Whoa,
that's good? Maybe it's
just
the system.
Whoa.
I mean, we could just say that he's got weapons.
It's a system. So
he's got a bunch of weapons,
but it's not
Timmy
a
might have
system for Brock
to say
Purdy
about
with 4 All-Pro players to throw the ball.
I'm
weird.
trying
That's
to.
So crazy that you
I'm sorry,
would say such
Chase.
a thing.
Where's the popcorn?
Because Jamar Chase can't be an All-Pro. Mixon can't be an All-Pro.
Mixon's never been close to an All-Pro.
A healthy T. Higgins could be an All-Pro. Like,
no,
it could be that way.
You're talking about could they
smoke
be,
cigars
and
though?
Players that already have been. Christian McCaffrey has been an All-Pro multiple times. George Kittle has been an All-Pro multiple times. Debo Samuel has been an All-Pro. This will likely be his second time. Brandon Ayuk, guess what? He's probably making it this year though. He's like second, third in the league.
Yeah, thank you, Brock Purdy. Thank you, Brock Purdy.
That's
getting me the ball. For getting him the ball.
Unfortunately, it's a shame Jimmy G didn't have all these guys to throw the fucking ball to, and he's still putting up basically the same fucking numbers. It's the same thing. He's Jimmy G with the best running back ever.
But what I'm saying is that Browning could be the same as Joe Burrow. So
time's up.
Us giving Burrow more credit than Browning is ridiculous. I think that maybe it's a system. Maybe Burrow isn't that good.
Hey, when Browning takes them to a Super Bowl, then we'll start talking about it. How about that?
Scenario: Browning takes him to the Super Bowl. Giants trade for Joe Burrow.
Oh hell yes! Look, can I just
Melo said he doesn't want him. He's a system quarterback.
I just want to call attention to Timmy the Peacemaker.
That's right.
Ooh,
the first time in his life he's ever been called that.
Can I ask one question? One question before we move on.
Got one question for you.
One question. So Melo, we've been talking about all these great quarterbacks that Tim would love for the Giants to trade for. Would you, if you were running the team, trade for Brock Purdy so he could be your starting quarterback the rest of the way, like for the next 10 years? Brock Purdy, with the team you currently have, Brock Purdy. Go ahead.
I mean,
We would all love to hear your answer.
I mean, I
Your
think we need
silence
to.
tells us
What we have said before is that we need to address the offensive line first, and then we can go for Brock Purdy. Yeah, then I have no problem giving Brock Purdy.
Don't answer the question.
Darren Waller.
You're good.
I guarantee Brock Purdy will make Hyatt on all pro.
Right now, with this team, you trading for Brock Purdy? Is Brock Purdy making this team considerably better? You guys making the playoffs with Brock Purdy at quarterback?
I think he's making it considerably better.
You guys making the playoffs with Brock Purdy at quarterback?
I mean, we could because we were if we win.
What do we have to give up? What does the trade have to be?
It's a yes or no.
Yes, we make the playoffs with Brock Purdy because those little games that we would have lost against the Bills or that we did lose against the Bills, against the Jets, we win those and we're in the playoff hunt. So Brock Purdy, we're in the playoffs.
So Brock Purdy's succeeding with 2 seconds time to throw. Got it. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
What do the Giants have to give up for Purdy?
Daniel Jones.
Well, MVP, probably a first round pick and then some.
If we get Purdy and then you draft the Marvin Harrison
just
Jr.
Purdy.
No, just
Purdy.
Just Purdy.
And you have to give up that pick. That pick's gone.
I got the Bengals
wins
as well.
The Jets game. Purdy wins us the Bills game. That's already 2. You flip over and we're in the playoffs.
Purdy is DeVito with muscle. That's it.
He's DeVito with 4 All-Pros to throw the ball to. Shocker.
DeVito's taking some hits that Daniel Jones would have been out. Oh wait, he is out for the year.
Wait,
we're talking about Brock Purdy, Mello.
Hold on,
trade for Brock Purdy right now.
Nobody but you has ever said Daniel Jones has not tried to get that extra step and put his body on the line. Daniel Jones is always known for doing that.
But he doesn't have that Jersey juice in him that DeVito does. DeVito can
neither does DeVito because he got his ass whooped.
I'm saying he could take a hit.
He's
not afraid.
Right now?
He's played how many games?
5.
Wait for it. This is ending like Linsanity. This is happening like this is all playing out. First of all, bad look, Paisan. Listen, bad look. This whole pizza thing where you doubled your asking price and then
let's not
don't record it. Don't do that. That's stupid. The media thing. Stop it.
Let's not bring Sean Stellato into this. SES Sports is good. Come on now. He's the only company that it's Stellato Enhanced Sports. That's the actual name of his company. He has sport. It's
Sports.
SES Sports, but the S stands for sports.
Wait, what? Say that again.
So
don't please.
It's Sean. It's Stellato Enhanced Sports.
Why?
So he has the Stellato Enhanced Sports abbreviated every time he writes it, but he writes SES Sports. So if you read it out, it's Stellato.
It's bad. It's not
Sports. That's clever, man. Come on.
This is in charge of the Giants offense.
This is reeling this back in. I got the Bengals in this game. Timmy, we went all the way to Tommy DeVito. We were picking the Bengals and Steelers game. God damn it.
No, I'm picking the Bengals.
All right. That's a clean sweep with the Bengals. Next up, the suddenly resurgent Buffalo Bills head to the not so suddenly garbage Chargers. A little bit more garbage than typical. Sorry. The Bills are an 11.5-point favorite heading into to play these Chargers. Anthony, you start with this one.
Really?
Sweep. No sweep.
Sweep.
Sweep. All right.
Sweep.
All right. Next up,
the in the same because you said the Rams game is in LA and the Chargers is in LA too. Like, damn, they didn't give the ground crew any break this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They are both in LA. That's
Thursday to Saturday.
Oh, that's why.
Well, yeah, Thursday to Saturday. All right. Bills says roll. I'm sure. The Browns are on the road to play the Texans. CJ Stroud not likely to play as
Was just
I saw
reported
right
like,
before we went on.
20, 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all
So that did not stop the Texans from pulling one out against one of the greatest of all time. That being said, this is the Browns. Browns defense. Keenum with the sorry reception, guys. Come on, you got to do better than that. You play your ass off on the field, and then you go on Peyton and Eli, and you have so reception. You got the AirPods in, and it's just like the old Japanese movies. The sound and the lips don't match up. But all that being said, I'll go with the Browns here. I'll go with the Browns on the road. The defense. Keenum is suitable, I guess. Fourth quarterback in that system. But I got the Browns here. Well, only in the tic tac zone. Bill Simmons, 1.5 calories, 1.5 points. Timmy, who you got in this one?
This one's hard because both teams like to fuck me.
That's what she said.
And they don't even buy me dinner first. You know what? Give me the Browns.
Do the Browns, says Timmy. Dave?
Yeah, give me the Browns led by the new comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco.
Don't do that stuff. You also got really loud.
Sorry.
Loud when it comes to Flacco. I see what you did there.
Oh.
No, but loud also. No, I was
Joe Flacco.
All right, Anthony, who you got in this one? You gonna make it a clean sweep?
I want to take the Texans, honestly, just because I feel like this Browns magic's going to run out at some point. Joe Flacco tried to have it run out last week, and then
he tried his best.
Time. He tried really hard to allow them to lose that game, and then, yeah, I'm going to stick with the Browns, though. I think the defense is just so good that it'll keep them in games, and then Joe Flacco will eventually stop being bad, and then they can win.
Clutch.
You got a point there.
Hey, I mean,
all right. Next up, the Colts head to Atlanta to play the Falcons. The Falcons in this one are a 1-point favorite. This is a bad betting week.
Why?
The Falcons are favored?
Falcons are favored by 1.
Vegas hasn't seen Artie Smith's coach?
Brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. We're attempting to get that type of thing going on here. Maybe we can figure that out. But these are all I forgot to mention at the top. Thank you, Anthony, for saying that this was outlandish. But this is all Hard Rock Bet from down here in South Florida.
Wow.
Who are we starting off with on this one?
Look, I didn't even hear who you said the Falcons are playing, and I'm taking the other team.
So you have the Colts.
Colts, there you go. I'll take them.
Colts, there it is.
Yeah, sounds great.
Mello?
Yeah, give me the Colts. Artie Smith is terrible.
It's a bad situation there. I feel like we're going sweep here.
Yeah, I think that if this isn't Arthur Smith's last game, that it could be coming very, very soon.
I might as well let him finish out the season and then send him back to FedEx with his dad.
Wow.
Send him back with FedEx to his dad? What?
Send him. See, this is where I got to give you a little helping hand when it comes to the dad jokes. It's deliver the FedEx packet. Yeah? Got to go all the way on that one. Got to push it to the limit.
Steve. Sometimes, Steve, your hat blends in with your background, and it looks like you're wearing like a fucking hospital bandage. You can't. Sometimes the way you turn, you can't see.
Life of a Giants fan. Life of a Giants fan.
When I looked at it now, I thought those were like turkey legs, not antlers.
Really?
Well, there you go. Make sure you keep them out like that. Yeah, make sure you keep them out.
Steve, the only person with a Thanksgiving Christmas hat.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Next up, the Commanders head to play the Jets.
Oh, never mind.
Tie. The Jets are favored in this one by 3.
It's at New York.
Dave, you start.
Does it matter?
At the Jets.
It does, because Jets have somewhat of a home field advantage. I'll go with the Commies here. We need the Commies to win so we can jump back up there. in that pick.
Oh, now he wants to.
What do you mean now?
You've been very excited about this, huh?
I can be excited and just hope
Yeah.
that he does well.
Well, the higher the pick, the better the Chargers feel about giving us Herbert. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Anthony, who you got in this one? Commanders, Jets. Jets favored by 3.
I'm gonna take the Jets only because Ron Rivera already announced that Sam Howell will start at quarterback this week. When it was very obvious that Jacoby Brissett should have been starting for them now for a couple of weeks. So give me the Jets.
Man, he came in and made that throw to McLaurin. I was like, holy crap. Where was this?
The fact
They're
that they
calling
didn't
him
trade him at the
sailboat
trade
Ron
deadline to
now.
one of the 10 teams that needed a quarterback is absurd.
So I mean, this year especially.
Yeah, this was the year to do it.
This is the year. All right, I got the This is like shit. This is what a shit game. I got the Jets here.
I'm going Jets too. They have a
Defense.
way better defense than.
That's it. That's it. That's
So
what I
all
went
in
on.
with the commies. Damn. All right. Well, I need to get some games somewhere.
This might be one of them. You have to do with 2 shit teams. You just never know. You never know what's going to happen. All right. Next up, the Lions are a 3.5-point favorite heading to Minnesota to play the Vikings. The disdain on Melo's face. Melo really just hates Detroit. Hates the Lions.
Detroit
Is he
hates
picking
him.
Minnesota though? Is he
Detroit
picking
hates
Minnesota though?
I think we start with Anthony on this one.
Give me the Lions. Jamison Williams, highest target, most amount of looks he's had in his career this week. Maybe getting going. That offense has had moments of looking unstoppable this year. Defense supposed to be getting C.J. Gardner-Johnson back this week. Let me get some Lions.
Timmy's smiling. Melo's frowning. I'm gonna go with the Lions as well. Lions get the big win on the road here,
The division
solidifying
clinching win.
solidifying that bad boy, and finally Detroit has reason to be happy. Timmy,
Come on.
Melo.
Come on.
I didn't even have to ask you. Dave, is this another one that you're willing to go against the grain here?
No, I'm not gonna go against the grain here.
No, I'm not.
Even though the Vikings defense has been good, but it's who knows? Because when I start Jared Goff, he decides to play like crap against the Bears and throw 3 interceptions. But when I leave him on my bench, he decides to throw for 5 touchdowns and torch me. So it just makes no sense to me. The Lions are not that good. Matthew Stafford is going to beat them in the playoffs, round 1. I'm calling again.
They're not playing them in the first round.
Episode 82. Remember this. Mark it down. Press B, boss, to mark it in the show. It's gonna happen, so we can go back in a couple weeks in 2024 and be like, "Wow, David's a mind reader. He knows what's gonna happen, just like he knew what was gonna happen with Daniel Jones.
Just like he knew the Jets were going to win the AFC East this year. Way to go, Dave.
Injuries injuries don't count. I can't predict injuries.
And somebody picked the Broncos to win the Super Bowl last year. I'm not going to say who that was though.
That's right. that happened. That happened. All right. For the sake of that same person, let's move it along here on the picks. The Packers. The Packers are a 5-point favorite in a get right game against the Panthers in Carolina. I start off on this one, and I will go with the Packers.
Packers.
Timmy?
Packers.
Well, Packers. Dave?
Yeah, give me the Pack.
Clean sweep, Ant?
Cheeseheads.
The Cheeseheads it is. All right, interesting next matchup here. Definitely interested to see where Melo's going to go here. The Seahawks are a 2.5-point favorite at the Titans. That press conference with King Henry and talking about the potential that this could be the beginning of the end, for him with Spears out there. But that's lingering in the background there. But Timmy, I'm going to start with you, not only because it's your turn to start, but because the Titans have been a nemesis of yours when it comes to picking over the last several years. And this time you got Drew Lock or Geno Smith heading to play. Obviously, this dude's going to play high ankle sprain. He's Will Levis. He's playing. Who you got?
Yeah, I mean, look, we all know Will Levis is Jesus incarnate, but it's not his. It's not his time yet. He has not decided to return to Earth yet and bless us all with his presence. I think the Seahawks are going to win. Titans have been dysfunctional, not looking really that great on offense. So I am going to say the Seahawks, riding high on their big win, get another W.
Another W. Drew Lock. Is that a Drew Lock led win?
Hell yeah, it is.
Gino come?
Why
No?
would you start Geno Smith after Drew Lock made one of the greatest throws of the season?
Oof. Look at Mello. All right, Mello.
Okay.
Who you got in this
All
one?
right. Got the Seahawks as well. Yeah, Mr. Levis needs a lot more help from his offensive line and his weapon
Oh,
that
interesting.
carried the ball 16 times and had 9 yards. So I'm not blaming that loss on him. But yeah, give me the Sea Chickens.
I have some Hopkins interest, so I need Hopkins to get some attention in this one. Anthony, who you got in this one? Seahawks, Titans. Seahawks favored by 2.5.
I will be taking the Sea Chickens as well, with Drew Lock starting at quarterback.
Gino didn't start because of the
It's-
conditions, guys. Come on now. They were keeping him safe because they know they're going to have a
Whoa,
playoff
whoa,
when it
okay.
comes down.
That's
So
even
what
that's
happens when he
not
doesn't
the
start
best
this week?
explanation, Dave.
It's football, not baseball.
That's even worse.
That is worse.
No, Timmy, it's football, not basketball. Baseball, they'd be playing. They'd be out there.
No, they wouldn't.
Not all the time.
But in the rain, they'd be out there playing. NBA, it's before the game. Oh, my tummy hurts. my tonsils hurt. My All right, clean sweep of Seahawks. Next up, a battle of two of the three
Oh.
Florida teams. The Jags and Trevor Lawrence head to Tampa to play Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. I don't need to make a decision this week between Ridley and Godwin because I'm eliminated in that league.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony. But I'll take ownership of it. All right, who starts on this one?
I
Dave.
think Anthony starts on this one.
Oh, Dave starts this one. Timmy started the Titans. Don't get me confused here. Dave, who you got this one?
I don't want to pick this one.
Well, we all know you're going yeast.
It's either Daniel Jones or the East.
It's oh my god, it's not the East has been so good. And the,
Daniel Jones South or the East?
give me Trevor Lawrence.
Daniel Jones South it is. Sounds good.
Ooh. So so who do you?
I'm gonna I'll after everyone makes their pick, I'll explain why I said the Jags.
But if this is something that you really are, if this is not a troll situation, you can have a nice little underdog parlay. You got the Commanders and you got the Jags right now. Let's see if there's something else that pops up there. Anthony's scared for you, but Anthony, who you got in this one?
Wallet, if you're betting on that. I don't know why anyone would want to put money on those games. I'm leaning the East, actually.
Ooh.
I think Tampa wins that game. Stranglehold on the South, solidified. Yeah, give me Tampa at home in the Ray J.
In the Ray. How's the weather going to be? About 75 degrees on Christmas Eve.
Beautiful,
nice weather.
I don't know. I heard it's going to be terrible in Jacksonville this week.
According to fantasy football now. I will not go with the East. I won't do it. I go with the Jags here. Timmy?
Yeast.
Basically.
Yeast.
Give me
wow.
Bro,
wow.
also with the yeast.
Wow. All right.
So
next up.
I'll say why
what
I
are you
didn't
gonna
pick
do?
the Yeast. I didn't pick the Yeast because I know I have to pick up some games. And I knew you weren't gonna pick the Yeast. So that's why I picked Jacksonville.
Yeah, but I picked Jacksonville.
I know, that's why. I don't want to lose. I don't want
to
you
don't want to lose. Okay. Oh, I thought you okay. All right. So you're
strategic here.
attempting to make up on the Commanders game, and you're attempting to not lose ground on the Jags game.
Yes.
All right. I see where you're headed here. All right. Next up, the Cardinals play the Bears. The Bears are a 4-point favorite in Chicago. In Chicago.
Cold weather, Bears.
Little Bears from Timmy. I don't know if it was your turn to start, but we start there.
Sorry,
Mello.
I just spoke out of turn. Bears.
The Bears.
Bears are favorite.
So says Raul. Bears are favored by 4.
I'm gonna go Arizona on this one.
Damn it, Mello.
That means Anthony's going with this is your third leg of this underdog parlay, by the way.
I was really thinking about taking Arizona until Mello picked him. Oh man, God, that's an ugly game too.
Yeah, it is. That's why I went with the home cold team in the cold.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like little Kyler running around in the cold weather. Doesn't sound good.
Why not? If as long as it's not snowing, he's not gonna lose the ball.
Chicago on Sunday, we're looking at 49 degrees, cloudy skies.
I mean, I don't like Justin Fields throwing the ball, but hey, it's gonna happen.
But they're at home, and Kyler Murray is 5'2", and he gets cold very easily.
He gets cold. he has no protection.
He needs to wear a Snuggie on the sidelines.
Wait, so is that Anthony? That was the Bears for you?
Yeah, Bears.
All right, so I too will go with the Bears. Next up, the Cowboys head to Miami to play the Dolphins. The Dolphins are a tic-tac zone. Tic-tac. 1.5-point favorites here are the Miami Dolphins. I don't know who starts.
No, we all know Anthony should go first in this game.
Anthony should go first in this one for sure.
There are only 2 teams in the NFL this season that rank top 5 in both offense and defense. Those 2 teams are the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. However, the Dallas Cowboys rank 6th in both offense and defense. With all that said, I will take the Dolphins and be rooting for the Niners.
I too will go with the Dolphins. This is a close matchup. And Raul says Dolphins also. Cheetah's gonna play. He's not gonna miss more than one game with this thing.
I don't know.
I don't think. But either way, I don't know what this says about me. But I think I trust Tua and his offense more than I trust Dak at all.
Wow.
At all. I will go with the Dolphins here. Timmy, who you got here?
I don't like this game at all. Both teams need to make a massive statement here. Fuck. You just said that too. You kind of swaying me a little bit. Damn it, I don't know. I don't freaking know.
As long as you don't blame me if you're wrong. You have exactly 10 seconds. I'm gonna go refresh my drink, and I'll come back. And there should be Jeopardy music here.
Well, Mel could go first too, if that's the case. I think he's going with the Cowboys anyway. The way he was so shocked at the other 2 previous picks, I think he's going Cowboys. I don't know, man. Dallas going to be angry.
Both teams. Well, no. Well, it's a home game for Miami. What time is the game at? 4, right? So the sun's
on
not
a
going to be
whole roll of
affected.
bubble wrap. I'm not sure if you guys heard that or not. I stepped on it. Walked
This
over,
is
stepped on the bubble wrap.
You know what? This is a massive game for the Dolphins to make a statement about beating a team with a winning record and all that good shit. Give me the home team. Give me
That
the
means they're gonna
goddamn
lose.
Dolphins. Give me the goddamn Dolphins.
All right. Dave, do we get a clean sweep?
No, he's going to the Cowboys.
So I got a little bit of the script for the NFL. So obviously, this is we got to prolong this. This can't be over so soon. So obviously, we got to keep this Cowboys Eagles thing going, Dolphins Bills thing going. So the Cowboys are winning this game.
A little Cowboys action there here.
Them
All right.
boys.
All right. Next up is the Sunday night game for Christmas Eve.
The Noche Buena game.
What the fuck,
I'm not watching.
guys?
I'm not watching. No, I'm not watching football. I got Mickey's Christmas Carol to watch. I got holy shit. I gotta watch on Christmas Eve.
The Patriots. That's all I gotta say for it to be a disappointing game.
The other
Patri-
team.
Yeah.
The Patriots head to Denver to play the Broncos. The Broncos are a 6.5 point favorite here. This is your Christmas Eve night game.
I will be watching A Very Brady Christmas, and Mickey's Christmas Carol, and The Grinch, and give me the Broncos.
I think we got a clean sweep.
Yeah, that's a sweep.
Broncos. Clean sweep. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to Christmas Day. We got 3 games there. Thanks to Anthony for letting us in on that little tidbit of information earlier. We got the Raiders at the Chiefs. Chiefs are a 10-point
sweep.
Chiefs are 10-point favorite here.
Just sweep it.
Little Chiefs sweep. Just to sweep. Or we're gonna go sweep on the next one too. Eagles, Giants at the Eagles. Giants are an 11.5. I'm sorry. Sweep. I don't know what just happened in my brain. The Eagles are 11.5 point favorite here.
Sweep it up. Sweep it up.
What are you teasing?
Nobody's
this up
picking
to,
the Giants here.
Sweep it up.
What are you teasing this up to?
Oh my god! All right,
16.
Well, I don't know the way 16. The Eagles are playing. You might want to tease it down.
Watch this.
We got the cutlets.
Yeah. Cutlets, listen, if you care anything about the Giants, do not put any effort into winning this goddamn game.
Listen, after the Eagles game, he's going to drop his price to $100 and a chicken parm sandwich.
Or just a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah, he ain't going to be charging no $20,000 anymore.
20 grand. All right. The night game for Christmas Day, deservingly so, and I'm not being sarcastic here. We get a great game here as we finish everything up for the week. The Ravens at the 49ers. 49ers currently 5.5 point favorites here. 5.5.
Seems like a big number, but
that is a big number. But I have no idea who starts. Raul starts. He's got the 49ers here. Mello, let's start with you.
Give me the team that's going to be led by the MVP of 2023.
Lamar?
I can't wait to 10 years from now when we're talking about the worst MVP winner of all time. Like we talk about Joe Namath as the worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
Wow. Ant, who you got in this one?
Namath's third.
I've long said who I hope wins this game.
He said it.
The hope, but is the heart? Does the heart match the brain on this one?
Yeah, no, I think they win.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Excellent. All right. I also have the 49ers here, although I have Lamar Jackson, and I need him to put up fantasy points, even if he doesn't put up enough points to beat the 49ers. Disgusting leg injury by what's his name? Yes. Absolutely gross, disgusting what happened. And I hope that all of the potential explosive yardage goes to Lamar for my fantasy.
You know it's going to go to Gus Edwards and Justice Hill.
Stupid.
Come
Gus
on,
Edwards. Gus Edwards, I am so sick and tired of you taking that stupid half-yard touchdown. I'm so sick and tired of it. Raul says 35-27 49ers. Listen, that's
what's
a nice
the over on the
game on the points?
Yeah, I feel like this one, unless it's like something ridiculous like 63, will go over.
Let's see here. I got it here. Degenerate. The over is 46.5.
I think they go over that easy.
Yeah, I think so too. I like it. I like what's happening here. Timmy, you're the final leg here.
By the way,
49ers.
Trent Dilfer, Joe Flacco, Joe Namath, 3 worst quarterbacks ever won a Super Bowl. I'm going
Brad Johnson.
I'm going 49ers too.
Yeah, I think Brad Johnson deserves consideration.
He's next. He's next on that list.
So wait, who'd you pick? 49ers too, Timmy?
49ers.
It's
Brad Pitt.
49ers all the way around. That was a clean sweep there. All right, so that is your world famous Week 16 picks, and as promised, next and final here is some blind ranking wheel action, and I figured that we should probably do something that we've not done yet on this show, and we've not
boy.
talked a whole lot about this on this show either.
Oh.
So today we jump into the world of golf, and we took. No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
I
Kidding.
got
I'm
excited.
Oh, I gotta go, guys. Have a good night.
My
go.
headphones are dead. I gotta go.
Come on, guys. Golf is hard.
We
I
are
thought you were gonna say
doing.
women's volleyball or something.
We are blind ranking 5 wrestlers from the Attitude Era.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a left
What?
turn.
What?
Whoa. I was not expecting this.
Not even
What?
football. Look at that.
No
Yeah.
football,
Look at that
no
curveball
baseball,
right
no
there.
basketball.
I
We're
like
going
it.
Attitude Era WWE action here. These are singles wrestlers. We're going top 5. Anthony, as always, are you able to track this?
Give me one moment.
We
Yes,
can
I will
we
be
can
able
fill
to
some
in just a
time
second.
until
Give
you're
the
ready
stat
to.
man.
All the pressure is on me.
You're good. You're good. I got it.
On part of a wrestling show. There's a lot of pressure to put on myself, you know?
No, it looks bad on us.
This is gonna be fun. I figured that we don't really talk a whole lot about wrestling, though wrestling is in our intro.
How many games are we doing?
You want to do 2?
Yeah, number
Do 2?
All right. That's fine.
Huh? Look at that.
Mhm.
This is gonna
All
be
right, we're
so great.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna share my screen here.
Yeah, I want to see this wheel.
I figure everybody just something that's just not expected. Everybody just gets up for here.
Caught me. by
Here we go. Yes. We don't do golf. I can't do golf. I can't name 5 golfers with a gun pointed in my head in 30 seconds.
I could name 2, and they both
Tiger.
have the last name ending with Woods.
Ricky Fowler, Roy McIlroy. Come on, guys.
It's not a
You want to
sport.
go old school? Arnold Palmer. Come on, that's a drink. You guys should know this.
Well, I know
It's a
that
drink,
because of the drink.
It's not a sport.
What do you know about John Daly, though?
We cover
with
sports.
Ooh.
This is a sports show. We don't do golf.
John Daly, which is an Arnold Palmer with vodka.
Hey,
All
man,
right,
John Daly was a legend
let's
too.
do, so we're gonna do our typical rules here. We spin the wheel. We rank 1 through 5. We see where we're at. It's all blind rankings. We don't know what's happening. And in yay or nay here, we remove the wrestlers.
Yes.
That we
remove
get?
them.
Okay, so that's another thing that we do here. We remove people, make it more difficult the second time around, or easier depending on what happens. But let's do this thing. Let's bring this bad boy up here.
So
Look at
pretty.
this. Wait, what's better? This. Okay.
That one, yeah.
That's better.
All right.
Either way, so
All right, cool. So we're gonna start this bad boy off here. Anthony's gonna take control here. Mello doesn't like it.
No, I just love you have Grandmaster Sexy on there.
We gotta
Love
put some
it.
of those guys in there, man. All right, let's do it. First spin, baby. First spin.
No Scotty too hotty though. Come on, the worm.
Take a pass on him.
Oh, you better hope it doesn't stop
Oh,
there.
break the walls down. Little Jericho. Oh, we
Wait,
got pirate action. Walk
I
me
need to
plank.
ask. I need to ask before. Are we ranking them career wise or just attitude era wise?
Good question. What let's take a vote. What
That
do
is
we
a
want to
good
do here?
question. I kind of want to do career.
I don't
Career?
care either way. I'll go with the consensus.
All right, career.
All right,
Okay,
let's go
we'll do career. Chris Jericho.
Damn. I'm trying to look at the names on the list to see like how many.
Stop it.
I'm like,
Stop it.
I'm cheating.
You stop it.
He could literally
Stop it
be
right
one through 5, depending on.
Who
Yeah,
comes
literally,
up,
that's the problem. He could be
Yeah.
anywhere on this list.
So you know what you do with something like this? Bam, 3.
That's what you're going, boss 3?
I'm going. Yes. I probably just ruined my whole list, but See, now I don't know. I guess walk me plank means remove me from the list, right?
Yeah.
This guy here. All right.
Steve had him 3.
You know, give me. I'm trying to look at the list too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to look at the names.
Guys, it-
Give me 4. Give me Jericho. I see a lot of names on that list.
Wow.
I'm taking a risk.
Ooh.
I'm taking a huge gamble.
Risque.
Huge gamble. That's right. I'm
Huge.
Grandmaster Risque.
I'm gonna go 2.
Ooh, 2.
I
That's
feel
a
like
risk
3 would have
too.
been. Yeah, I feel like 3 would have been safe, but I was like, yeah.
I went safe. I admit.
I'm gonna go safe. I'm gonna go 3 as well.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you-
doing
thank you for
career.
being safe.
We're doing career though.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me. I'm sorry. Change me to 3. Change me to 3.
Well, now that he changed to 3, I'll keep it.
No, you're right. It's career, right? Yeah. So you give me 3 because Jericho's Jericho. So
Ayatollah
it.
rock and roller.
Second spin, baby.
Come on, Spike Dudley.
You didn't know.
Ooh.
No, that's X-Pac.
X-Pac. Very
5.
close.
1, 2, 3, kid.
5.
X-Pac goes down to number 5 for me.
5.
I don't know, guys. Spike Dudley's still
5.
there.
That's right.
No one could take a slam from Brock Lesnar like Spike Dudley.
Or
Son,
from anybody. This
1,
guy-
2, 3,
how's
kid.
he alive?
X-Pac. One Night in China. Come on, guys. He's got a lot of hits.
Yeah. Heroin, meth.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm looking at the list, and there's only a couple people that I would put underneath.
Did
Xbox,
anybody
so yeah,
scream
5.
as much with less crowd reaction than X-Pac?
You got to risk it.
The Bronco Buster. Come on, that was infamous
Buster.
too.
Kane, you know,
Ooh, you
Xbox,
didn't
Kane,
know.
Xbox,
Xbox.
I don't know what happened there. Do we all have it?
Yeah, I picked
Wait
5
on
too.
Mello.
I picked
5.
5.
I'm on
Melo's
5.
got 5.
We all got 5.
All got 5. All right. Disrespect that for Xbox.
Just don't give me Grandmaster Sexy.
I liked X-Pac, just I can't rank him higher than that based on the names left. Oh,
What?
damn.
So close.
Well,
to Spike
there's-
Dudley.
1, baby.
Yep.
I don't
I
know.
don't have a choice. I can't put him underneath Chris Jericho.
I've got him 1 as well.
That's true.
Even though, if we go career-wise, Jericho's had a longer career,
Don't
more
say that.
accomplishments than
I said
Stone Cold.
career-wise,
No.
he's not
No.
number 1 career-wise.
No fire has burned hotter than that one.
True.
No one ever. Period. Exclamation point.
I saw something that said that there was 1 year where he just made off of merch $12 million.
Which for wrestling is
in
absurd
1 year.
in the fucking
Absurd.
90s.
And it's the most simple shirt. Just Austin 316.
Yes.
That's it.
The Rock
then the
Triple
what?
H.
Mello,
What?
you're about my age. How many kids in your school had an
Fuck
Austin
you.
316 t-shirt?
I did.
1 of every 4? 1 of every 5?
Yeah, because it was either that or
Yeah,
NWO.
that's a lot.
Well, I did too.
But I'm saying, like, there's the run was short. There's no run better though.
7
Yeah.
years.
There's
Yeah,
no
I saw
run
something
better.
crazy that was like Austin's
He can
like
still
run is as
out-pop.
much as someone else that's recently new. Like I'll send it to you guys in the chat later. But yeah, I'm going 1 with Austin too.
Tim, who are you
Tim.
holding out for?
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, they're better
Triple H?
careers. All have better careers technically. Shawn Michaels.
Michaels. Damn. Yeah, those are probably the only 2 though.
That's why I don't feel we're gonna get Sean this round. So I'm gonna feel bad putting him at 3 though. If he does
I'm
get-
not in a gambling mood, so put him at 1 for me also.
All right, so we got 3.
Because if I do get Grandmaster Sexy and the one spot's left open, I'm gonna be real pissed off.
Wait, you said 1, right, Tim?
Yeah, 1. I'll take that risk.
Okay.
All right, so what do we miss? I have 2 and 4 still open.
Me and Tim have the same list. We have Stone Cold 1, Jericho 3, X-Pac 5.
Okay.
Mello has Stone Cold 1,
course.
Jericho 2, X-Pac 5.
3 and 4. Let's go, Kane.
Spin, baby.
Christian.
Perfect. 4.
Yep.
Love me some
Christian
Christian,
goes for 4.
but
Now, if we were ranking MVP of AEW this past year, Christian would win.
Christian, man.
Christian would win. That's a goddamn serious statement right there. Yeah, 4 for me too.
Steve.
Same 4.
Same Z.
Okay, so me, you, and Tim have the exact same list here, regardless of how this ends.
And Mello, what do you guys still have open?
I have 3.
3 open. So you got 3 open. The rest of us have 2. Let's see who's sliding up in that slot.
Kane, or Big Show. I saw Big Show. Big Show.
Fucking
Let's
Big
go.
Show. That
I
sucks.
can live with that. I can live with that. It's not great, but I can live with it.
I can't live with it. That's horrible.
It's
It
the
could've been
big
worse.
slow.
Wow.
I mean, but honestly, Tim, you would just probably flip him and Jericho, right?
I'd flip him an Xbox, that fat fuck.
Oh wow, I didn't realize the disdain for the Big Show.
That's very angry. He's very angry.
Wow. Okay, I take it back.
Come on,
Never
the
mind.
Giant. He was part of the
Hey.
Dungeon of Doom.
Exactly. You just made my case.
The Giants.
But can you blame him for that with that horrible writing they had at WCW?
Everywhere though, because no one has turned heel and face more than the Big Show ever in his entire life. You don't
It was
even
like
know where
every
he
other
is.
week.
Every other week, he was switching every other week.
That's fair.
That's right. He was either an angry giant or
Crying.
playing to the crowd. All right, so that's our first list. We get into our second list. Same rules apply. We just have 5 less people here. Are we ready?
Might make it harder, I think.
I said.
Test.
Here we go.
I hope we get Test, Spike Dudley.
That's awful.
Oh.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Shit. Damn. I feel like we started both of them the same with Eddie and Jericho. Like amazing
Eddie's going
performers,
3.
great careers. Oh damn, I don't know if I can put him at 3 though.
I'm putting him in honor of Eddie Guerrero. I'm gonna say Dose.
Wow.
No? Okay.
But
Dose.
I
got
hope
him
we
at
don't
3.
get Triple H, Undertaker,
Yeah,
and Shawn Michaels on this.
Well,
Yo, 'cause
I don't
he's-
think so. I think we're getting Taz, Spike Dudley.
I think Eddie was one of the WCW guys that was a non-NWO member that still like really stood out in my opinion.
Yeah.
You're right.
With WCW, and that I'm gonna have to agree with Tim on that one. I think I gotta have him too.
Wow. I was thinking about
He was
putting him at 4.
incredible.
Wow. I
Well,
got him at 3. I'm right in the
really
middle here.
gambling then. You're really gambling then. You're really confident we're getting The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels. If you're going to put him at 4.
I'd put Owen Hart's on there too, guys. Let's not forget.
Very short career, though.
Could you say Owen Hart's career was better than Eddie Guerrero's?
No.
You can't. I
What
mean,
about Mick
I
Foley?
think Owen was amazing.
Mick Foley, he's on. Kurt Angle, I can say is better than Eddie.
Mick Foley.
I have
8 on
8
this
that
list.
I would rank ahead. I have 8 guys I would rank ahead of Eddie. Just going
1,
really
2,
quick around.
3, 4. I think I only have 4.
Mick Foley would be 10 on this list.
Yeah, I only have 4.
What do you have? Triple H, Rock, Undertaker.
I'm not
Shawn
a
Michaels.
huge Mick Foley fan either. Honestly,
And Kurt
That
Angle?
I always felt like he was just I don't know, like not a jobber, but kind of like a jobber.
I'll go 3, Eddie. I'll go with
3
the
for
boss.
Eddie.
Oh, you
Okay,
switched
me
it.
too.
I'll go 3, yeah.
He almost went 4. Did I save him or did I screw him here? Here we go. All right, next up. Who we got here?
Kurt Angle.
You suck. Wait, whoa,
Nope.
whoa, whoa,
Oh, Kane?
whoa, whoa. Kane.
That's Kane.
It's Kane.
Kane.
It's gotta be Kane.
Gotta be Kane 5.
Damn, that was a confident 5.
Actually,
Oh.
funny enough,
Guys,
had a
by the way,
conversation-
real quick, Raul, our faithful watcher, his birthday is also tomorrow. He's my birthday buddy.
Oh,
Happy
that's right.
birthday, Raul.
I remember that.
happy birthday, happy early
buddy.
birthday,
Happy birthday,
Raul.
Raul.
Kane, 5.
I had a conversation with a couple friends last weekend or 2 weekends ago about Kane and how one friend just did not want to put Kane in the top 20 or top 25 of all time. And I was like,
I'm okay
how
with
can you
that.
not put him on there?
He's got to be
with
top
that.
25.
He
25?
Yeah, top
Listen,
25. He was
you
not
have to
listening.
set some major parameters
like-
when we're picking these things. Like career, did he have a good career?
Of course.
Not that many. Not that
think he
many
did.
championships.
But if you think about it, Kane is part
Not
of
that many promos.
Wait,
that
we're
were
doing
taught.
rings here. We're doing
Guys,
rings here too.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Kane.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
I'm saying like he has done other things that don't involve that. Like him and Undertaker, that storyline, one of the greatest of all time in wrestling.
No, I'll
But
agree.
that storyline was great because of Undertaker and Paul Bear. He was just kind of there.
But he still had to, he still had to look
Anthony's,
menacing.
Kane's real name is Kane Purdy.
Kane Purdy. He still had to look menacingly. He still has what, the most eliminations in the Royal Rumble of all time.
What do you mean look menacingly? He just fucking stood there.
And then with the I am Kane. Come on,
Huh?
guys.
Huh? DX, suck it. Huh? Come on.
Your brother Kane.
And then he finally takes
My brother.
he takes off the
2019.
mask finally, and you're like, oh my god, it's Kane. And then he's
Poor
electrocuting
RVD.
Shane
Yeah,
McMahon's
or
balls.
one of the 24 times he's wrestling and the hair falls off because he didn't have any hair. You know.
That
This
happens.
is-
No,
Wow.
he's 5. It's 5. It's 5. I
He's-
feel confident.
he's-
The more we talk about it, the more confident I feel.
I'm saying
at
he's 5. I'm just saying he's in the top 25.
No, he's not.
Yes,
He's
is.
4. 4 for me.
Whoa,
Ooh.
you're really hoping for that Grandmaster Sexy.
There's other guys there.
R.I.P. By the way, Grandmaster Sexy.
R.I.P. a lot of guys in the. No,
Test.
Cut better promos than Kane.
The list of death.
Numero uno.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
What are you putting him, boss?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Your list is
better
already
Praying
You
for the
better-
Undertaker. Just
you better
just
hope
all
the
in on the
Undertaker-
Undertaker.
He's
I
all
don't
in.
care if it's
Bret
Spike
Hart's not
Dudley
on
at
this
this
list,
point.
boss. He's not on this list because
Thank God.
he's got no attitude.
Wait. Where did Mello have HBK?
1.
Come on.
Okay. I just noticed
Test.
Okay, tested number 5.
Who's gonna pass the test?
Also RIP.
4.
I got him at 4. I
Yep.
met Tess one time when I was a
Wasted
kid.
Stacy on him.
He was with Stacy, and it was during that storyline where Tori Wilson had just come out with the Playboy thing.
And
he was
kept on
getting
looking at
caught
the
reading
magazine.
it. So when we met him again, I was a kid. We go up to Tess and we're like, "Hey Tess, how was Tori Wilson's Playboy thing?" And you just see Stacy go like, "Are you guys even supposed to be seeing that?" Or like, bro, her face. And Tess was just like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Hilarious.
That's awesome.
Pretty funny, actually. So to recap, before we do the last one, Steve has no number 1, and then has HBK, Eddie Guerrero, Kane, and Test. Tim and I have the same list currently: HBK, Eddie Guerrero, no number 3, Test, Kane. And Mello has HBK 1, no number 2, Eddie, Test, Kane.
So I got my number 3 coming up. Let's go.
Triple H.
Steve's getting a bad number 1.
Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle.
I like that at 2.
Hey!
Perfect with that.
Kurt not
I
bad.
have no problem with.
Kurt Angle, baby.
Tim, were you not a Kurt fan there? Is that why you were?
No. I'm okay with Kurt.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping for Grandmaster Sexy, so Steve got him at number 1.
That's so nice.
That would have been pretty funny. Not
What
gonna
did
lie.
those finalists look like, Ant?
Oh, so funny.
So Steve has Kurt Angle 1, HBK 2, Eddie Guerrero 3, Kane 4, and Test 5. Tim and myself, HBK 1, Eddie Guerrero 2, Kurt Angle 3, Test 4, Kane 5, and Mello, HBK 1, Kurt 2, Eddie 3, Test 4, Kane 5. The fact that you called him a top 25 wrestler and then put Test ahead of him, I don't know that I can believe you.
Okay, Test came.
It was an accident.
But where are
Okay.
you putting these on out, boss, so that we can have the people vote?
Send him.
Whoever.
Send him. Let's do that. And just too sweet. Man.
Which I do
Grandmaster
want to.
Sexay.
On
Never
the next
picked.
one, I do want to discuss the MVPs for this year because I saw some funny ass MVP votes for both companies, and I was like, "Whoa, you guys are out of your fucking minds." Well, we already said who. I know you agree with me,
Wait,
right?
that's the thing.
Hello, yeah, like, who MVP for the year. You agree with me, right? That Christian is the MVP of that company this past year. I'd say even more than MJF.
So I think he's had a good second, like half of it. But if you look at
MJF would
MJF's
be first half.
I think so, just because he had that whole Adam Cole thing, and if Cole doesn't get hurt, like maybe he
Yeah.
pushes there.
All
But
right.
it's like
You know
Co
what?
MVPs. Willie Stargell, Keith Hernandez. Co MVPs.
Wait, let's spoil it right now then because I'm dying to know your opinion. WWE MVP over the past calendar year.
Seth Rollins.
I'm going to disagree wholeheartedly.
I mean, I don't
Wait,
like
you
him
say
as
you're
MVP.
going to disagree
I am
wholeheartedly?
disagreeing. I am disagreeing.
I don't like him, but I feel like if he's MVP, he hasn't lost a match since January 3rd of this year. He's a champion.
Can I ask a
have to give
question?
it to him.
I saw a TikTok today, and I wanted your opinion. I don't know everybody. Who's the guy from Germany?
Gunther.
Gunther.
Yes. So somebody proposed.
Is that where you're going?
No.
So I don't know. Oh, okay. So somebody proposed that at SummerSlam or thereabouts, Roman Reigns, still champion, faces. How do you say his name?
Gunther.
Gunther.
It's Gunther with an accent. Gunther with an accent. Gunther.
Title for title.
I said
Intercontinental title.
I said
you did?
that. Yes, I did.
Versus Roman Reigns. And either whatever you decide to do is what this TikTok said is that if you get to September, whatever the date is, that's Hogan's reign. And you can stop Roman Reigns just short of that and have Gunther win the title. Or if you decide to go the Roman Reigns is going to beat the Hogan thing, you can have Gunther lose the IC title to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns continues on his.
Roman Reigns is losing at WrestleMania this year. Finally, he has to. He has to lose. He's going to lose to Cody.
Those other TikToks are coming up. You know, you're watching WrestleMania 92. You paid X amount of dollars, and you hear this, and then Reigns.
Yeah, it's Roman Reigns is winning. Winner and still. Oh, fuck.
I saw that one, but with Santa.
I'll tell you right now. I think you're going to be shocked. My MVP is a woman, and you know what woman I'm talking about. Rhea fucking Ripley. I think she is the MVP for the past year.
I agree with you, but
Daddy's home.
If I'm going, man, I pick one of each. If you're picking one of each, I'll do Seth also. But
no, I agree with. I think Mommy's been phenomenal, but I don't know if they should. Honestly, they should. If they want, if there's anyone to make a statement with, it's Mommy to give her that number one spot.
Does she keep that faction relevant?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Take her out of there. It's just a bunch of idiots hanging out together.
Even though R-Truth lately.
Come on,
I like me some R-Truth on Judgment.
R-Truth. It's just a gag. It's just a gag.
R-Truth is hilarious, bro. He's hilarious.
Just out of curiosity, I want to see your opinion. Do you feel like Finn Balor is kind of underutilized being tied to that faction?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to see.
I am a massive Finn Balor fan. I have been for a long time.
He's incredible.
Me and Dave were rooting for him to beat fucking Seth Rollins twice,
and then Edge at WrestleMania, it just didn't make sense for him to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
He came out as a demon. That was the strongest character.
I remember you guys talking.
They decided to, all right, we're gonna have regular Edge beat Demon Finn Balor.
It was Brood Edge. He came out in a longer jacket than normal.
Brood Edge.
Fucking Brood. All right. Well, whatever. Those are my MVPs.
Who's the AEW MVP?
No, I would say MJF overall, but like you even said the last 6 months, Christian. And who would have thought Christian, of all goddamn people in that company, would be the MVP for that? But nobody's worse than him. He's a fucking evil son of a bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
He is so mean, that guy.
I love that.
When the Von, did he didn't say nothing about the Von? I thought he was going to go off on the Von Erichs.
Oh, he didn't?
He didn't go. I don't think he said anything. I haven't seen any clips or anything. And
Oh, man, that
I
would've been
Wait,
great.
I'm out on that. I don't know this. Why would he?
the Von Erichs, the two boys and Kevin Von Erich came out on AEW the night, and he threw the fucking claw on him. But
Okay.
I thought Christian would make a comment because he makes comments about everyone
Yeah.
else being dead. Fucking made fun of Luke Perry, for Christ's sake. Luke freaking Perry. So yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go off on the Von Erichs of, basically all killing themselves.
You're right. Damn,
Well, that's probably going maybe a little too far, but it would have been
No, he would have did it. Dude, he told Jack Perry, like, your dad's dead, doesn't love you,
and then said that his mom was like giving him flirty eyes, like he.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. Your dad was a 2-bit actor. Glad he's dead. It's like really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, Christian has gone out there.
Yeah.
Hey, they told his best friend to go fuck yourself. All right.
Yep. Told
right,
his best friend that his wife loves him better and his kids like him better. All that stuff.
Damn.
Excellent stuff. All right. We covered that. We snuck wrestling in there. Got a little Attitude Era on the wheel this week. Let's
think
do
we
a
need to do
little
that
round
more
robin
often.
here as we head on out. Agreed, Ant, on that. As we head on out, let's visit in 1 hour and 1 minute the birthday boy. Timmy, what you got on the way out here?
Yes, I will be 47 for only an hour left, and it sucks. Sucks so bad. Sucks. But I will embrace it. I will enjoy it. Friday, we're doing our Christmas spectacular, no?
Mm-hmm.
Friday? So I am looking forward to the Christmas. Those shows are always the funnest because we just get silly. So if you guys have time to tune in,
The wheel will be
definitely
there.
tune in. The wheel will be on the Christmas spectacular. We will violate some copyright, not as much as usual because Steve gets in trouble. So
We're on strict watch until
We're a little bit bigger now than we were a year ago, so
yeah,
exactly.
and
See, that's okay.
yeah, we'll try to sneak in as soon as Eric gets to see the Iron Claw. We will do a full show review. Me, Eric, Dave probably pop on for that, and yeah, go see that movie. By the way, very good.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Mello, what you got on the way out in your Knicks colors?
Well, speaking of Knicks, I guess I have two things before I leave. One, we talked about Christmas Day, and we didn't talk about the biggest thing going on Christmas Day, which is NBA. And
You're right.
I'm gonna give it out there. We have the Bucks and Knicks at noon. At 2:30, we have the Warriors.
Revenge for losing in the cup game.
Maybe that you didn't want to win.
Banner. Definitely not.
5 o'clock, we have the all-time rivalry, Celtics versus Lakers. 8 p.m., we have Sixers at Heat. And to round up Christmas Day, it is the Mavericks at Suns at 10:30.
Knicks have beaten two teams on that list in this West Coast trip.
Who?
Suns and Lakers.
Oh, nice. And the Clippers have yet to lose a game in December. Put that out there. James Harden, baby.
We got whooped by the Clippers, by the way. Knicks were, I don't know if they still are, but we're the best defensive team coming in on a points per game basis, and the Clippers hung 144 on them. So,
and
they're starting to figure it out.
And the Pistons have lost like 26 straight games. It's fucking fantastic.
That dig on Detroit on the way out.
Had to.
But go Lions.
So then my last thing is I'm going to rank the 22 all-white team. I'm going to start off with number 1, which is Christian.
Can't do the all-white
team. We turned the mic off.
It comes Mike.
There's a mic. Call him CM Mello. Right
when you mute him, the troll face should just pop up.
I didn't do anything. I would never ever mute one of our own.
Ever.
Ever.
Again.
And as soon as you said all white team, I heard that click, like someone just tuned in listening to us. I heard it. I heard the click.
Go ahead, guys. Talk about it.
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
do you got to say?
Say
I
something.
hear
I
you.
have, no,
I hear you.
I have nothing
Say
to say on the
something.
matter.
I didn't get to Nick
And what you got?
Bosa.
So what I've been doing when I find interesting tweets is I bookmark them now and I save them for our round robin at the end.
Are they called
So-
X's now?
No, there'll always be tweets because fuck that.
Meaning, yes, they're called X's. Got many X's.
Wait, are they really? Yeah.
They're
They can't be
tweets
called
to me.
tweets anymore. All right.
So one of the stats that I saw this week that I thought was actually I saw it yesterday that I thought was really interesting was the top tight ends each season by yards per route run. So the amount of yards that receiver gains by the amount of route divided by the amount of routes they run, that's your yards per route run. Here are the leaders in that category since 2012. There's only tight ends. 2012 through 2014, Rob Gronkowski. 2015, Jordan Reed. Then 2 more years of Rob Gronkowski. Then 4 years of George Kittle. Then 1 year of Travis Kelce. And then that brings us to this year. The tight end leading the league in yards per reception or yards per route run is Trey McBride of the Arizona Cardinals. Kid is making a name for himself.
Wow.
Thought that
He
was
sure is.
interesting. Thought that was
And,
interesting.
He's a nice dump off option for Kyler.
But he's actually averaging like a decent amount of yards per catch. He's actually
No.
doing stuff.
Nobody can bring him down. That's part of the issue. But yeah.
Next big name tight end coming at you, Trey McBride. And the other stat, only because we had a lot of conversations this week about MVP worthy performances and who is MVP worthy and who isn't. So I just happened to come across the stats for Tua without Tyreek Hill. And then I just happened to be able to Google the stats of Brock Purdy, not without all of the weapons, but just without Deebo Samuel. Just Deebo Samuel. Just one of the 4 all-pros he throws the ball to. Which one do you want to hear first? Do you want Brock Purdy or Tua? You tell me. Mello, you tell me specifically.
This is between you two. You might as well just talk.
I'm not
Me
the
and
one that
Steven-
hates Tua. That's the boss.
What?
Steve, whoa, Steve! Don't make that.
I have never
You are
said
100%
a bad
guilty
word
of
about
some Tua hate. You are 100% guilty of some Tua hate. Okay, so Tua this season on 125 dropbacks without Tyreek Hill. He's 94 of 115, which is an 82% completion percentage, for 971 yards, which is just shy of 9 yards per attempt, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, 55.6% success rate, which for those that don't remember, that's gaining 40% of the yards needed on first down to gain a first down, 60% on second down, and actually gaining the first down on a third down pass attempt. 116.3 passer rating, 0.19 EPA per drop back, which would be the best in the league, 0.21 EPA per pass attempt, which would also be the best in the league, 8.4 yards per attempt. Sorry, there's the yards per attempt, 10.3 yards per completion. Those are all stats for Tua with no Tyreek Hill on the field. Brock Purdy.
Wait. I just want to say, I feel like Tua's worst couple of games was with Tyreek Hill in the game.
But the narrative is he can't play without Tyreek Hill, right?
I'm saying that kind of lends to that.
Sure.
It does.
Okay. You ready for Brock Purdy's now?
Yes.
We'll compare and contrast. See who's.
Wait, that was a positive.
Normal.
Wait, that was a positive for Tua. I was speaking positively about Tua.
It didn't sound that way, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll move on. It's not a big deal.
No, I'm saying even with him in there, he depending on what the defense does, he can still not have a great game with him in there.
Okay.
But he showed that based on what you just said, he's showing he could do it without him there entirely. That's
correct.
Where it's
not even
positive. Huh? You see?
Okay, so Brock Purdy, 65 of 96, good for a 67% completion percentage.
MVP.
I have to add these up. Hold on, I'm sorry. I didn't have them that ready. 921 yards, a 8.9 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, which is good for a 6% interception rate, and a QB rating of 93.7. So, just throwing that out there.
Purdy's negative now for MVP.
After
200.
Sunday, yeah.
I didn't see this.
Should have got it a couple weeks ago at plus 300.
You should have got it a month ago at plus like 5,000.
So McCaffrey's now 5th.
I mean, I'll make a statement on
McCaffrey's up to 5th. He was like 13th before. What happened?
Yeah, he was close to. He was like at plus 3,000 too. No,
what's
Jalen McCaffrey? Jalen Hurts off the board.
You better be.
Jalen Hurts is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9th plus 3,000.
Fuck him.
He's the last of the legitimate, because after that is Trevor Lawrence at plus 15,000.
He's not legitimate.
Daniel Jones is on the list.
This was here. Wait, okay. So this is FanDuel. Brock Purdy, Lamar, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, McCaffrey, Tua, Mahomes, Hill, and Hurts. Those are your top 2.
Josh Allen jumped Dak.
No quarterback.
Josh Allen is now 3rd.
No quarterback has ever won an MVP award after losing a game in December by more than 14 points. So Dak's not winning MVP.
Dak's out.
He's not winning it.
Jalen Hurts, his whole thing this year is getting his fat ass pushed across the line by a bunch of other fat asses. He shouldn't win.
That was the thing I sent.
Not even close.
Was that the one with 28% of his fantasy points have come on the tush push this year?
On bet365.com, you can get Joe Flacco for MVP for plus 50,000.
Worth $1. Worth $1.
Throw $1 on there, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. All right. All right.
Well, going. I just want one statement to the stats that he made.
A retort.
Jalen Waddle is better than Ayuk, so of course Tua's stats are going to be a little bit inflated.
Brandon Ayuk has Brandon Ayuk, even though he's having a better season than Jalen Waddle, he's better.
Yeah, but who's a better receiver? Yeah.
Well, I mean, Brandon Ayuk plays with 4 All-Pros, or 3 other All-Pros other than himself, obviously, and then Waddle just plays with.
If 1. That executive suite
Mostert's going to be on
Waddle one more time, I'm going to lose my mind.
Raheem Mostert will not win All-Pro because guess what? Christian McCaffrey will.
20 touchdowns. My God.
Hey, he has more than the Giants all season.
Why you got to go there?
And the Steelers, sorry.
I think there's 5 franchises he has more offensive touchdowns than this season.
Why do you need to say
not
those
just
things?
You guys?
Why you got to troll your own team for it? There was no need for
that. All right. So that'll do it for us today. We really stuck on football here, and we still went 2.5. Got the WWE Attitude Era blind rankings down. We had the shockingly surprising go back and watch Anthony's topic that he pulled up before. For the sake of views, it is shockingly surprising. Night swim is coming up for contest. It's going to hit actually for Florida. Maybe right now, maybe right after this show in Tampa, Miami, and Orlando. Night swim. It's that January. It's that early January horror flick that comes out every year. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be good. Probably.
It might not be bad though.
Might not be bad. See how you can get there with horror movies.
I mean,
it's not bad. It's not great. It might be good.
It made me think about when you would go swimming and you're like,
the trailer did.
Feel.
Let's see the full length movie. Let's see what happens there. But anyway, that's a contest, so make sure you get those entries in. I think it is on the 3rd, so coming up just in a couple weeks here. All right, that'll do it for us tonight. We'll keep you posted on what's going on. This is just the feel of a Thursday right now. feel like it's Thursday. I feel like tomorrow should be Friday. I don't like the fact that it's now going to be Wednesday, except for that it's Timmy's birthday in 48 minutes. So happy early birthday again, Timmy. Until
birthday,
next
Tim.
week.
Early birthday.
Peace out, everybody.
gabagool.
Hey, peace out, everybody.